Hello, everybody. Jacob arrived literally. It was like he knew that there was the 5 minute timer and he was going to turn up at exactly the right moment. How are we doing, guys? We got Barry from Shelfside Spurs Show, Jacob from United Spurs of America, and Harry from Scarfy Spurs Talk. How are we all doing, boys?
Yeah, all good, thank you.
I'm still dancing along.
Yeah, Barry, I love it because I get to watch you dancing to it. It's amazing. Guys, welcome. Listen, let's start off straight away with Tottenham for a second quickly. We've got about 10 or so minutes till kickoff. The big news is Eric Dyer has been dropped by Ryan Mason and replaced with the Prince himself, Emerson Royale. Barry, I'll let you, because you are the biggest Emerson Royale fanboy of our generation. What are your thoughts?
Mason is dropping bombs today. He's telling the players they're playing for their careers. They're playing to be here next season. Dyer's been dropped. The Emma Goat is back. Mate, I'm like fired up, man. I am so fired up now with knowing that Emerson's back on that pitch. Look, I don't know what we're playing. I think maybe Emerson will go left wing back. Who knows? But we'll find out in about 8 minutes time.
I think he's gone right centre back if it's me.
Yeah. So a lot of people saying right centre back, but look, we'll find out in about 8 minutes time. But just to have him back on the pitch with his energy and everything else, I'm buzzing, man. I'm buzzing. I was thinking it's going to be a 2-2 draw, and I see Emerson on the pitch, no Dyer, and I'm thinking we're going to smash them 4-1.
4-1 you're going with.
Yeah.
Love that. Love the confidence. Harry, mate, welcome to the first appearance on Perchy TV. How you doing, mate? And what's your thoughts on the lineup at the moment?
Firstly, I'm very good, thank you. Thank you for the invite. Thank you for having me on. Yeah, it's my first time. I'm excited, actually. Thoughts on the lineup? I'm actually quite happy. I'm really happy to see Emerson back. I'm happy to see the likes of Dyer and Perisic dropped. I don't know whether it would be a 3-4-3. I don't know, like you say, perhaps Emerson will play right centre back. If not, he may play left back or left wing back. Who really knows? But I think, credit to Ryan Mason for trying something new, to saying, the players' careers on the line. So you chuck that out there, a bit of a bombshell, as you say. So yeah, quite happy with the lineup, and I think I'm going to go 3-1 Spurs, which I went with before yesterday. So I'm going to stick with that. So yeah, feeling quite confident at the moment. That lineup is a lot better than what I expected.
And no, love that, mate. Absolutely love that. Like, listen, I think the bit I like the most is players getting dropped because of their performances. Rightly so. Jacob, I'm going to come to you last. The reason why I've come to you last is for one reason. We sat on Monday. We have a lovely show on Jacob's channel. Me and him, we talk a lot. And we talked a lot in depth about Eric Dyer. And we talked about that Mason won't drop his best, mate. It doesn't happen. Eric Dyer is locked on. Ryan Mason's proven you wrong, my friend. He's been dropped. Talk to me.
Can you hear me all right? Can you hear me okay?
Of course, we can hear you all right.
Let me tell you something. Here in the States, it's pretty early when these kickoffs happen, when the lineups are released. I typically will look at the lineup, be like, okay, and then go back to sleep for a little bit. I'm telling you, when I saw that lineup, I shot up out of my bed. I was like, wait a minute. Am I still sleeping? Eric Dyer got... I'm so happy right now. I know it might not look it because I just woke up, but like inside, I have butterflies. My arms are tingly. I'm feeling really good right now. I really didn't think we'd ever see this, especially this season, this soon. It's like Ryan Mason saw our show, Perchy, and heard my pleas for benching this man, because honestly, what a day. I don't even care if we win or lose. The fact Dyer's not out there is making me like jumping through the moon. I mean, I'm so excited. Obviously, I do think I have predicted a 2-2 draw. I think with Eric Dyer not being there, we're looking at like a 3-1. Come on. This has got to be hopeful for all fans, because to me, I always at least give one to Dyer. Mistake, an own goal, something. He's going to do something that leads to at least one goal. So I think with this defense, this midfield, we'll only allow one goal. So I'm pretty excited about that, if I'm honest.
Absolutely bang on, Jacob, bang on. I think the other big key one for me is looking at it was that Ben Davies's play looks from perceptions of what it looks like and what it's been said is that he's playing left wing back. Could that be accounting for the likes of Wilfried Zaha or whoever plays on that sort of attacking wing? We know Crystal Palace have got attack. They will attack very quickly out wide using their strengths out wide. I think, and guys, you correct me if wrong, I think there's much more balance here. You've got a much more defensive side in Ben Davies on one side and a much more attacking with Pedro Porro on the other. Harry,
I think it's going to be real quick. I do think it's going to be Emerson on the left because we have seen that before. Whenever we were doing the whole dance, the song and dance over there with him and Doherty.
It didn't look like that though. From the way that the club, you can normally guess it from the way that the club announced like the players, like
don't trust this Spurs admin. Come on, they've already dodged the calls to get on the fight card. They don't want the smoke. They just put the names out there. I think that's really all it is.
Yeah,
it's just a Photoshop image that they interchanged the names. I don't think there's any rhyme or reason to it.
No, that's fair enough. Jack Pammel's just putting in. Lloris has played his last game against Newcastle. We heard all the talk about Hugo Lloris now. I called it by the way at the time, and I stand by that. It was never an injury. This has got to be something. This is an injury that is being made to preserve it. And I think Hugo Lloris genuinely has played his last game for Spurs. I think. Does anyone else think that he has an opportunity? We're back next year. Does anyone else think that? What is people's thoughts here about Hugo Lloris and stuff?
Hey, you quit on us. I quit supporting you. That's how I feel about it. I play keeper. Nice to meet you, by the way, Harry. I follow you on Twitter, but this is my first time to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
I've played keeper my whole life, so I've been part of the goalkeepers union. The first half of the season, I was still fighting tooth and nail that Hugo Lloris still got another couple years left. And then really things started to shift for me after he volleyballed, just served into the, was it 4-2 for you?
Jacob, we're setting up 4-4-2 apparently.
Well, that's what's just come up on my screen. I've just watched
I see that.
I never normally believe the ones that come up like that. Normally they just
Skip as the right mid
as it is.
Son is the left mid. Skip is the right mid.
I think it's rubbish personally. I think that's just how they formulated. That's what they think. But
maybe they watched the recent Ted Lasso. Maybe they watched the recent Ted Lasso with the total football. Everyone runs everywhere, and you can just play whatever position you want. Maybe that's what it is.
So Kuva's just put in here. We love Kuva, by the way. Absolute legend of a man of the channel. We love this man. He's gone Kane hat-trick. We concede in the first 60 seconds. It's a 4-4 draw. Not bad for 1,500 quid for a £2 bet. If that comes in, oh, mate, you're an absolute legend. I respect it. To be fair, and the thing is knowing Tottenham, that's not unthinkable. That's the sort of result that I expect to happen with us at the moment.
That'd be amazing.
It would be something else, wouldn't it? So let's have a quick look at Crystal Palace. So they've gone Johnston, Ward, Anderson, Guehi, Mitchell, Eze, Doucouré, Schlupp, Elise, Ayew, and Zaha.
God, that's dangerous going forward. They've got so many good attacking players.
And the thing is, I tell you what, the one thing that since Roy Hodgson's come back, they've scored goals. One thing they weren't doing before he was there under Vieira, they seem to be defensively good, but they were never scoring enough goals.
No, that's why they couldn't win football matches like Vieira. They didn't win in the end under Vieira in 2023. Defending wasn't that bad. They're only letting in 1 or 2, which is normal, but they just weren't scoring. And Zaha was struggling, and they were really, really struggling. So Vieira had to go in the end. And since Roy Hodgson's come in, I mean, he's done a fantastic job. I didn't think they'd score as many goals as they have, and they're all but safe, really. If you look where they are,
they're done. They go down. I said at the time.
Headband Skip. Y'all see Headband Skip? Sorry. Yeah. I saw Skip with the head. Skip. Come on, Skip. Come on, Skip.
What's that?
He's got a headband on, like a bit like.
Because he took a deadly weapon to the face last week, so he's got to protect his face this week.
I thought that should have been a red.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think we discussed this on our Monday show, and I think it was mad how that's not been given as a red card. Another question, and I'll leave this with you, Barry, my friend. the talk at the moment is that the Julian Nagelsmann talk is seeming to be elevated back up with I believe his name is Johannes Spoor. I believe his name is as the director of football.
Yeah.
Do you think this is something that is going to happen, or what are your thoughts on it?
The only thing that will make it happen is we can say we're being Sporsy, not Spursy, right? So I think.
Honestly, I'm loving, by the way, the skip headband. By the way, is this the applause? By the way,
they're singing the national anthem because of the King's coronation. So,
yes, I was going to say I have it. Unfortunately, I have it muted for obvious reasons. I don't want to get done over by the YouTube gods. Hoover's just jumped in. I think Dyer is hiding because Jacob called him out for a fight, mate. Listen,
that's what I'm saying. He running. He running. I'm not Harry. By the way, I'm not normally a violent guy. I'm usually full of hugs and love. But when it comes to Eric Dyer, he's an exception to my morals.
Yeah, I can understand that. He's painful to watch every week. That's for sure.
Yeah, just to sort of go back onto the sort of topic I was sort of on about was with Nagelsmann and Johannes Spoor. I think that's how you say his name, by the way. Apologies if I have butchered it. Anyone else? What are your thoughts? Do you think that is the what we need at this football club? Those two, I think. For me personally, I think they're the right options. Harry, what are your thoughts, mate?
Yeah, I agree with you, Patch. I think it's the right options. I think there's a few managers out there. I think there'll be the right options, but I think Nagelsmann. I mean, a lot of fans would have him like that, and I'm one of them. I actually think I got a good feeling it will happen. I did expect it, to the talks to come back on. Got a good feeling it will happen, but it's just whether he's going to accept that he's not going to get much power over the transfers. Because Levy's not going to turn around and go, "You've got more power over the transfers. You're going to have a say." Because we know what Daniel Levy's like. Nagelsmann's got to accept a lot of things for taking the Spurs job. He won't be given time. He won't be given this. He won't be given that. It won't be as easy as it was in Germany, where you have a large amount of control of the transfers. You have a big say. Your voice as a manager, you're right up there. But sadly, at Tottenham Hotspur, the manager's right down here. It shouldn't be, but it is. But yeah, I would have Nagelsmann at Spurs 100%. There's lots of managers out there, but I really do hope it happens, Patchy.
Agree. No, I absolutely agree. And the thing is, I want to sort of follow up on that in the sense of it's just sort of going to the point of with the sort of likes of Nagelsmann, is I've made the point about saying that if it was me, I'd let the man just go, do you know what? He's the man in charge. Give it to him and go, do you know what? Next 2 years, we're not judging you. As long as you don't relegate us, which I don't, we've got players good enough not to get relegated. As long as you don't do that, we're going to give you 2 years to build this football club.
Yeah.
Jacob, what's happened?
A giveaway.
Richarlison. So tell me, what's just happened?
A giveaway. Richarlison gets it in the box and hits it right at the keeper. Let's see. Keeper clears it. Then Longley heads it. And then Kane heads it. And then it falls to Richarlison in the box. And he shoots it right at the keeper.
My stream is like 2 minutes behind.
Is it?
I'm going to try and find one that's a little bit quicker.
I'm at 3:15 right now.
Yeah, I'm at 2:08. That's the pain one. As I was just saying though, was I think.
Do you want me to pause it? I'll sync up with y'all real quick if you want.
No, because mine seems to just if I can flick around and find one because on my
I don't want to ruin anything though. I'll just.
Jacob, you never ruin anything.
We've gone 4-4-2.
We really have.
We haven't.
Interesting.
Emerson's the right back, and Poro's playing as the right mid.
Yep.
To be fair, why not? I said before, why not go 4-4-2? The only thing is, if we have 4-4-2,
Elise with a corner, Forster punches it out.
The only thing with a 4-4-2, I'm a bit surprised he's not gone. But then I can't really complain because I've said before, we should be playing the likes of Kane and Richarlison up top together anyway.
Go on.
Listen, I think this is an reason why we should be. Hey, listen, why not go 4-4-2 though? Let's be honest. Why not? Nothing. Not really. It's not going to do us any harm, is it? We're not the greatest team anyway. So why not go 4-4-2? Do you know what I mean? We might as well just go. Do you know what? 2 banks. It's ironic. It's very Roy Hodgson, isn't it? Let's be honest.
Oh, we're cooking right now. We're looking like Ryan Guardiola ball right now.
Oh gosh, don't, because that's going to get clipped, Jacob. I'm going to get. If someone's in there, please clip that for our Monday show because I'm going to use it now. Whenever when anything happens now, is the mate? What did you call it?
Ryan Guardiola ball.
Ryan
or
Guardiola.
Pep Mason.
Oh yeah, I've just seen that chance. Oh man, Richarlison's got to do better. It's got to do a lot better actually.
Bro, put that in the net.
Yeah.
Anywhere,
He was
but
offside, in fairness, he was offside. In fairness.
He loves finishing an offside goal.
Yeah, he does, to be fair. Yeah. Just to sort of talk about elsewhere around in the league and stuff, what are people's thoughts on the relegation battle at the moment? Because a lot's going on down there, and who do you think will go down? Because I say this every stream, and everyone seems to change their opinion every week. Because it's quite incredible, because I've said before with the teams down the bottom, it says you don't even have to be amazing. As long as you win a couple of games, you're safe normally. So who do people genuinely think are going to go down, Barry? I'm going to go with you first.
I think, I think Southampton definitely nailed on. And I think Leicester have got just their goal difference is obviously a lot better than Leeds, Forest, and Everton. So look, it's. I mean, will we see a big Sam bounce? I don't know.
I mean, have you seen if they've got to play though?
Yeah, they've got City, United.
I think
got a couple of hard ones now, haven't they?
Yeah, look, I think it's. I'm going to say Southampton, Everton, and Leeds.
Southampton, Everton, and Leeds. I think Southampton's the one that I would say are the ones down now. I think that's fair.
Yeah.
If I look down there, you've got Everton are a weird one because they've got Sean Dyche. It's always a weird one where you just feel like 2 games left, they'll somehow get a result. They've got to play Brighton. Is it tomorrow or Monday or whatever? I think they play Monday night.
All the games. So Forest play Southampton. Leicester
that's a good game.
And Leicester are playing and Everton are playing. So Everton are playing Brighton at Brighton. I think that's what I just worry about. I think Everton just Forest. If Forest get a win tomorrow.
Yeah, but imagine Southampton beat Forest. How interesting
would that be?
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's going to be I think it's going to be 35 points is going to be the mark you're going to need to get to stay up. I think it's not.
Roy Hodgson looks like someone's grandfather. This man is going to be upset when we demolish him.
Jacob, what are you on at the moment? I'm on 6 minutes 30.
7:38
as well.
Y'all got that King's Coronation stream or what?
No.
No, I meant like, are you delayed because of the King's Coronation? Oh, come on. Diego Porro. Sorry. Oh.
Jacob, if you're going to do that, you got to mute because everyone else, we're going to ruin it for everyone else.
Yeah, exactly. You're ahead of us.
But you just said I don't ruin it. All
right. Yeah, exactly.
I'm at 7 minutes. I'm at 7 minutes.
Yeah, same. Me, I think we're at the same, Barry. Me and you are exactly the same. I'm at 7 minutes too.
Yeah, so pause, Jacob.
Okay, I paused it at 8:08. So tell me when you're at 8:07.
And I'll unpause. Cool. That's fair.
This is killing me. I'm itching now. I'm dying.
Okay.
How much longer we got?
So yeah, Jacob, who are you thinking is going to go down? Because I think Southampton. I'm going to say Leicester and Leeds is my 3.
Let me have a. I don't think Leeds will go down. Big Sam will help him. Big Sam got him. Oh yeah, I love Big Sam. Anytime Big Sam or Sean Dyche have I think it's going to be Everton, Southampton, Everton, and Nottingham Forest.
There is a goal that's just gone in, and it's not for Tottenham. Wolves are 1-0 up against Aston Villa, by the way.
Wow.
Interesting.
Did they start a Dominic Roy?
8:05, 8:06, 8:07, 8:08, 8:09.
No, we're synced up.
Oh, what a goal, by the way. Oh, it's an unbelievable goal. Oh, it's Totti.
Was it a Dominic Roy?
Totti scored for Wolves. Oh, honestly, by the way, if you've seen it, man, it's a great goal. And I think Chelsea have gone and scored, by the way, as well.
Oh, nice.
now, the Chelsea, who need probably one win to stay up, Conor Gallagher has just scored for Chelsea.
That's funny. All their fans were clamoring to have him to sell him for 20 mil in the summer.
Yeah.
And he's got 2 out of their last 3 goals.
Yeah.
I mean, they don't score many, do they?
No.
I'm
They're-
seeing this as
They
I'm
had
seeing
1 in
this-
April, I think.
Let me see this. Oh, it's a good delivery. Oh, it's a good goal, to be fair. Good header from him. Heads it low into the corner. Bournemouth 0, Chelsea 1. I mean, I can't believe I'm saying it, but does Chelsea now are safe from relegation? Incredible when you say that like that.
Oh, come on.
They were
Go,
safe.
good
They were
pass,
safe.
Richie.
They were safe anyway.
I mean,
31
it would
Go.
have taken
Go on.
mathematical crazy
Go,
stuff
Ben.
for it to not.
Oh,
What minute are you on?
I am on 9:24.
On 9:55.
Oh, you're a
Oh,
little.
now,
I think,
now Scarpy's ahead of us.
that's a few seconds. That's not the end of the world.
I
Go
don't
on.
mind waiting.
Go on, Emma, go.
So what was I going to say next? I've completely missed my train of thought. By the way, that's completely.
Mind
Yeah,
if I
son.
say who I think will go down?
Go, yeah. Sorry, yeah. Go. I thought
Yeah, go
that
on.
was where we were at.
You're right. I think Southampton will finish bottom of the league. I think they're gone. They had their opportunity the other day.
Nice.
I think it was Bournemouth they played in, they lost their home. That was their opportunity. So I think Southampton gone. 19th, I know they've got Allardyce, but I'm going to go Leeds. You've got look at the games that are coming up. They've got us. They've got City today. I think they've got Man United or West Ham potentially. I think can't quite remember, but I know they've got 4 tough games. So I think they have to go. I think they've left it too late. Allardyce should have been appointed when Jesse March was sacked for me. So that's a mistake on Leeds' part, and I think they'll pay the price for that. 18th, I'm actually surprisingly going to go Everton, despite them having Sean Dyche. I think, last year they stayed up with the skin of their teeth, a year before as well. So I think sadly this year, but I think this year will be the year that they do go.
Get your ass up.
Yeah, they're just not on a great run, and they just don't look great. So I think they'll go Everton, Leeds, Southampton.
Okay.
Oh, come on, Rev.
And
Fuck
the
out the way.
Okay, we're past the 15-minute mark. Actually, I can't even monetize yet, but joking. I was going to say that out of the 3 teams that you guys all think that are going to go down, if you picked one player from each of those teams, who would you pick and why? Go on, Barry, if you want to go ahead with that one, mate. Go on. What do you think?
So what did I say? Everton.
You said I think you said Southampton, Leeds, and somebody else. Forest, maybe? Not sure. I can't remember now.
Serge Aurier? No. I think there's only one. It's James Ward-Prowse. I think for me, out of those 3 teams, there's no one else really that I'd sit there and say is pulling up trees. That
I'm gonna pick one from each team.
Yeah, I can't. I'm just saying James Ward-Prowse, mate. I'm not. There's no one else.
Really?
I don't really
Oh,
Are you
see,
kidding
it
me?
was
What's
me.
his name?
about
Lavia,
Leeds?
right?
Oh,
Lavia from Southampton. Give me him.
Lavia is would be a great sign.
Romeo
Yeah.
Lavia, whatever his name is. I love that kid.
Who?
Yeah, I don't know many others from those.
A
other
bowl of
teams.
ketchup, I'd have.
Oh yeah,
Bowl of
Bella Ketchup.
ketchup.
I'll have a bowl of ketchup. No, but I think if the 3 teams that I said would go down, I said, what did I say? I said
Get him.
Southampton, Leeds, and Leicester.
Yeah, okay.
If it
Leicester.
was me, I genuinely think it'd be those 3 that go down. I think Leicester
Hoybier
are one of
having
those teams.
Mm.
And if it was me, I'd go in. And if it was me, genuinely right now, I'd go in. I'd go with Southampton. I'd go Ward-Prowse because you've already got somebody there with a set piece taker there. Boom. Leeds, I'd go a bit off key here, and actually, I have a weird one that getting a bit
Meslier?
under the radar for me would be Ann Aronson, the American fella. Or would you have someone like a Patrick Bamford?
No.
I don't know. Gets a bit
No.
too much.
No,
So if-
no, Patrick Bamford. No, he's too
Yeah,
injured. He's
if
always
he
in the
picks up-
physio room. In our physio room, they'll swallow him whole like a Moby Dick story. No way.
Okay, would you have a
I think he's
Aaronson?
talented. I do think he's talented, but he just can't stay. He can't stay healthy. He's worse than Lamella.
Yeah, good point.
I love Leeds, by the way. I have a soft spot for that
Yeah,
team.
it's only because
Yeah.
they're full of Americans.
I don't mind Leeds.
No, it's actually not because of the Americans. It's because Russell Crowe narrated a documentary about them when the season before they went up, and then the season they went up, they did 2-season little, like almost like a
Palace
This
had
Is
a chance
Sunderland
there.
type thing. Oh my God, come on, good shit, Longley.
And if,
Palace had a
if let's
chance
just
there,
say,
actually.
out of the
Skip
likes
lost the
of-
ball.
out of the likes of, say, like Leicester or Forest, who would you have if one of those goes down?
From
Forest
don't know
I'd have
anyone.
Brennan Johnson.
Yeah, I was going to say Brennan Johnson.
Leicester, I'd have Madison.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, that makes it. That's a fair shout.
Yeah, I'd have Madison from Leicester. There's someone else from Leicester that I would like.
Harvey Barnes.
No, he's a bum.
Harvey Barnes.
I can't remember who it is right now.
There's I think Leeds. There's quite a few for Leeds.
Yeah,
Is
give me
that-
McKinney, give me Adams.
Lotto
I
I'll
don't think
have.
McKenny's that.
Somerville.
Stop picking all the Americans. Unbelievable, mate.
Give me Paxton Aronson or Brendan Aronson. I'll take him as well. He's actually not just being American biased. He's actually good. He's actually
Yeah, no,
pretty
he
good.
is. Jacob, what do you make of Jesse March's time at Leeds?
Oh, Rip, man, that sucks. He set American managers back a few years, but you know what? He gave
Do you
it a
reckon he needed
go.
more time?
No, I
Yeah.
don't know. I think it was just, man, the Premier League's so tough. I feel bad for him. I mean, when you lose your few best players in the offseason in Rafinha and Calvin Phillips, I mean, naturally you're gonna be lacking in some areas at that point. So I do feel bad for him. And for me, Calvin Phillips going to Man City to play 3 minutes a match, that's absolutely atrocious.
Bonkers.
He is a Yorkshire lad. He should have stayed in Leeds. Like that to me, I mean,
He's Calvin Phillips.
yeah. He's a
Really, though?
Yorkshire lad through and through.
Why would you not? If Man City, the best team in the country, are going for you, you don't turn Man City down at Leeds. It just doesn't happen.
But if they're paying you I think they're paying more. But if let's hypothetically say they're paying you the same, but one desperately needs you. You're a captain. You're the starter. You're everything to them. And one's like, yeah, we might throw you on with 2 minutes to go if Haaland has a hat trick. No, I'd rather play. I'd rather play for the people that love me rather than.
How have we not
Oi.
scored there?
I think you got. Oh, what from the corner? I'm a little bit behind. So.
I'm on 1650.
Oh, he's hit the crossbar.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
Was that Emerson?
what a chance! Oh, there has been a goal, and we've got some gooners we've got some gooners in the chat. Guess who's just gone and scored?
Who?
Manchester City 1. Leeds United 0. Ilkay Gundogan.
Wow.
The City have won it now, haven't they?
Is
Come on.
Calvin Phillips starting? Do you know? Versus Leeds, that would be nailing the
Doubt it.
coffin.
Calvin Phillips. What? Let me have a look. Actually, he actually might be. I can clarify that one for you. Give me 2 seconds. Immerse yourself among each other.
Mhm.
No, he's not. They've actually gone Rico Lewis next to Gundogan.
Bro, can't even
Phillips-
get
he's
in
on the
over an
bench,
academy
yeah.
player. Come on.
Nah, but Rico.
I love
think
Calvin
Rico
Phillips.
Lewis has done brilliant, by the way. I think.
No, he's great. He's great. But
Oh,
I'm just
yeah.
saying, like,
Yeah, fair play. Yeah,
oh
this-
my. Was that a hand? We're good.
big up. He
He didn't
secured
give
the
up.
bag. Why wouldn't you? He's about to go and win. He's about to win the Premier League title. Why would you? Why would you stick at a team that are in a relegation battle than go to a team that are going to
I'll put it to you this way: like,
It's about
just
minutes.
because Kim Kardashian is rich, don't mean that she's real. You know what I mean?
I'd rather play week in, week out for Leeds United than be stuck on City's bench and get,
Would
5
you
minutes
though?
all season.
if
Get a bogey
why
trophy, a
would
trophy
you
you
know-
played 10 minutes all season for.
Proper fans, a good feel factor. You're working hard every week. You're in the
Oh,
team.
by the way, Gundogan's goal is unbelievable. Honestly, Riyad Mahrez is the most underrated player.
I swear he only scores crackers, Gundogan.
No, it's not crack. Do you know what it is? It's it's
What are you
not
guys
actually
on now?
worldy.
What are you guys on? I'm on
1850.
Oh, I'm on 1905. I'm ahead now.
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
It's all right.
I'm on and I'm behind because I was trying to wait for you, Barry.
I'm on 1920, 1921.
19, bang on.
Can you pause? Can y'all
Hang on.
pause? Or should I skip ahead and miss
I
some
can
of this
pause.
game?
I can pause.
I'm on 19.
Yeah, hasn't
I don't like how deep Sonny's
Yeah,
playing.
mate,
I
yeah.
really don't.
Listen,
I don't like how deep he is.
I think it's not fair to sort of judge on the likes of Calvin Phillips because why would you? Because, okay, this is a good actual debate actually to talk about it because actually we can use the relevance of Harry Kane here.
Come on, Raf.
If you were Harry Kane right now, I'm not, by the way, comparing the two. I'm comparing the two for the sense of Phillips is a Leeds fan and
Come on.
oh, there has been another goal at the Vitality. Bournemouth won, Chelsea won.
Yes.
That's good.
That is a it was
Chelsea, it's pretty much impossible, you know, for Chelsea to go down. Leeds have got to win all their games. Everton have got to win all their games. West Ham have got to win all their games.
Chelsea aren't going to go down, but the thing is they may not actually win another game for the rest of the season.
It's quite funny to see where they are. And yeah, if they finish 16th, I think it'd still be funny.
I still think they're going to do well next year.
I do. To be honest with you, Patchy, number 9, then we're talking about a different team. How many times have Chelsea faced up to an opponent and played well this season but can't put the ball in the back of the net? Real Madrid in the first half is a perfect example.
Agreed.
Harry Kane in that team, and they're a different team. You put the ball in the net, you know, great playmaker. They're a different team. And Poch going there worries me. With Kane potentially could join him. That is a worry.
Yeah.
No,
he could put it all together.
I think
it won't take long either. It won't take long. I think one transfer window.
Well, with Chelsea,
yeah, I don't think they need a lot. I honestly, number 9 and a manager with a project.
And do you know what the harsh
referee's got no control of this game, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, Vigne's goal for Bournemouth is an absolute worldie. Oh, fair.
Lots of worldies today.
He was the one that
Hey,
scored
big up
against
to
us.
Bournemouth. They're staying up.
He was the one that scored against us as well. It's an absolute worldie, by the way. He bends
And
into the
Patch,
top.
I'd just like to say credit to Bournemouth because a lot of people, including myself, doubted them at the start of the season. Scott Parker, you know, I wanted him to do well, but they go to lose. They go to Anfield and lose like they did. He got sacked and Gary O'Neill came in. I was like, no way. Yeah, I doubted them for a ball was kicked off. I doubted them even more when Gary O'Neill was appointed, temporary and then permanently. So he's done a fantastic job, and fair play to Bournemouth for taking that risk.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Here's a question as well. Here's a question, by the way, for everyone. People talk about manager of the season, all that lot, and it normally goes to the title winners and the champ. But does Gary O'Neill deserve to be in the conversation?
He deserves to be in the conversation. He's one of a few that need to be in the conversation.
Because
Marco Silva's another one with Fulham. I mean, lots of people doubted Fulham as well. They're flying.
Yep.
Absolutely flying.
But no one, even in their right mind, at the start of the season said Bournemouth would finish mid-table. Everyone had them down as the first team to go down. You go, Bournemouth are going to finish bottom. Who's going to finish 18th and 19th?
Yeah,
I think most of us had Bournemouth to finish last. For the sake of it, Gary O'Neill could be bringing it.
Typically before the season starts, my relegation teams are Arsenal, Chelsea, and United. So
that'd be nice.
You make a little wish list like at Christmas.
It's never gonna happen, right? Can you imagine if Chelsea and West Ham went together? Not going to happen, of course.
It's not going to happen. But
it's not going to happen.
I mean,
that'd be fantastic.
Cooper's just put in the players that you'd have: Bella Kotchap, Pickford, Gibbs White, Rodrigo from Leeds, Maddison from Leicester. The burnt
Rodrigo from Leeds. Also from Leeds, Wilfred Gnotto, the Italian.
He's meant to be.
What I would change from.
I would also take Somerville from Leeds. If we're talking about Leeds, Somerville is a nice youngster. I do Crescencio Somerville. He's a Netherlands kid. He's really good.
He's class.
And then obviously they're Cam and Aronson, Brendan Aronson. I always get him and his
Yeah.
brother's name, Paxton Aronson and Brendan Aronson. Paxton just went to Leipzig, I think, following his brother's footsteps. But
There's not many. The only team I wouldn't take many from is probably Southampton, Bella Kutchup, and probably maybe Ward Prowse. But there's not many in
Lavia?
there. Leeds is quite a
Lavia?
few. Leeds is quite a few.
y'all don't like Lavia? I mean, I heard United
Not
was trying to
really,
get
no.
Lavia this summer.
Chelsea went to sign him just after he went to Leeds, didn't he? But he's
It
he's
was-
a sort of,
He's a
the sort
City
of player-
product, I think. He's a Man City product.
I think he'd be all right.
Barry,
I think
you
there's
look-
better out there,
Everton, what
but
you're
he's an
watching, my
option.
friend. What are you seeing, my friend? You look so intense in what you're watching.
Me?
No, Barry.
Oh.
I'm concentrating. Normally I'm sat here with like my tongue out like.
I mean, I did see Emerson was on the ball, so I thought maybe you were getting a bit excited. Please,
Oh,
not
mate,
on my
Emerson-
stream. Just do it
Emerson
off
started
stream,
well, man.
please.
Emerson started well.
He has actually. I tell you what. we
Højbjerg is
haven't-
not looking great so far.
Do you know?
No, every opportunity he's got, he's blazed over or he's panicked. He looks like a player
It's either
who's
side to
playing-
side or he's sending it into the stands. Yeah.
I think he's feeling the pressure. I think he's looked next to him and
Oh,
gone, skip.
Emerson was
He's performed better than me. He's looked at Bentancur when he comes back. He's looked at the state we're in. He's thinking, I haven't really stepped up. He looks like a
What was I
player.
gonna say?
panicking.
No, I think. Do you know what?
I don't like
Fair
how
play,
deep
first half
Son's
an hour or
playing.
so we haven't conceded.
As good as we look, the passing's still really poor.
Yeah, we are struggling in that sense.
So
Man
poor.
City have just gone 2-0 up, by
Go,
the way.
son.
Ilkay Gundogan has scored a second.
Yeah,
Wow.
title's theirs, I think.
Yeah, title's done, I think.
The only thing that worries me is they've got to go to the Amex and Goodison
Nice.
to face
Giving
and then Everton.
the ball away, man.
I think it's a
Yeah, it's just
penalty
something
that he scored. If I'm right in saying, or a free kick. I don't know, actually.
Against, we know that Everton will be fighting
Another
for their lives.
Riyad Mahrez assist, by the way.
Okay.
Well, has he got 2 assists? Has he?
I'm gonna go off cam for a second. I'm gonna make some coffee.
You're going to go make coffee.
Yeah.
Watch us score now.
Oh, come
Yeah, I
on.
know. That's why I'm afraid to get up.
It's annoying when a player loses the ball and gives away a foul. That's annoying.
Oh, you didn't like it when Anthony did that the other day versus Brighton?
What you mean?
skip.
United's Anthony,
Run his ass
he annoys
over.
me.
Just watching this goal from Manchester City at the moment. Honestly, they pass. It's an absolute beauty to watch Man City pass the ball.
It is
like that.
definitely, but Pat, although I think they win the title, as I said, it worries me. You're going to Brighton away. We saw from when Brighton came here how much it means to them where they are right now, and the possibility of playing some kind of European football next season. They can still finish 5th or 6th. You know, they've got 2 games more to play than us. They're already above us. You know what I mean?
No, I think Brighton finished. Oh,
I think
my
Brighton
days.
gets some. I reckon Brighton get.
Sorry, Harry, just to say,
Go on.
Gundogan's goal it's a carbon copy of the first one.
Is it?
Mahrez out wide, whips it to the edge of the box, and he just laces it into the corner. Absolute top draw goal, and it just like Big Sam they've conceded 2 carbon copy goals.
I can't see Leeds going up.
Carry on with what you say. Carry on what you say.
No, so I was just saying, Brighton, they're in a really, really good position. I just think that'd be difficult for them. I can't see them going there and winning, personally. I think your City, you should be able to get into that position where you go, I take a point against Brighton and we should still be okay. Everton away as well. As bad as Everton have been towards the end of the season, they're going to need everything. Every home game at the moment for them is absolutely massive. And Everton and Leeds is looking increasingly likely that they're both going to go down, mainly because of fixtures. Leeds losing again today. I think they'll be in the relegation zone by the end of the weekend, so they're in trouble.
Yeah,
Nearly in there through Kane. Good interception. We're pressing high. I love the press.
no,
Just
do
lack
you know
that
what?
quality.
Do you know what? The
The
one thing
effort's
I
there.
will say though, we have looked a lot better. We're not passing wise.
No.
Passing wise, we haven't been incredible. But I tell you
I
what,
love the press, Perchy. I love the passion, the press. We
Look
haven't
at
seen this
yeah.
press for ages.
Agreed.
Having said that, the press only happens in our half. When they get the ball in our half, the press seems to stop. That is slightly frustrating.
Can anyone's hell hear that? Is that
Romero,
Jacob?
man.
Jacob, what are you up to?
Making coffee? Oh, is my shit not in my? Is my
No, you're
am I
not
not
muted,
muted?
my friend. I
You're
can,
not
My
muted.
fault. My
hear what
fault.
you're up to.
We can hear you.
I'll mute.
Sorry.
Oh, he's back. He's back. My guy. Big up, mate. Big up. No, Harry, absolutely spot on, mate. I think I've actually seen a bit of something today. Do you know what? I've been saying this for a while as well. I just said I don't necessarily want us. I don't expect us to go and win stuff all the time because I don't think we're that good. But actually, at least show a bit of desire, and I've seen that a little bit of that today. A bit of desire is all we need sometimes.
We know the quality lacks at the moment in this club. We
Yeah.
can see it. It's a mentality problem, but I like the players are trying. Just the basic, the
Bit
basic
of effort, a bit
passes
of
are
desire
very.
is all I
The
want
passes
to
me
see.
or you could do, they're failing to do at the moment. I don't know if it's mentality, as I say,
No,
but it's
spot
the
on.
basic thing. Like Romero there, he looks up, he's got every player free, but he's passing in the wrong area. It's partly decision making as well. But I love
Yeah.
the hunger, look, Son there to win the ball back, to protect the ball, and to move the ball on. So there's the hunger's there. They want it. We've questioned the players' attitude at times. The attitude's been better from Ryan Mason. It's just the quality.
Yeah, no,
That's what happens when you get Eric Dyer out of here. Everyone starts looking like, oh, we can't just coast for 10 years and catch a paycheck? Is that what we're not doing anymore?
Go on the right-hand side, man. Emerson and Porro are calling for the ball.
The ball had to go
Are y'all-
earlier there.
Are y'all ahead of me?
Too predictable.
30,
29 30.
I'm on
Yeah,
29.
Yeah, you're right. That's got to go
Yeah.
right. I've just seen it. That's got.
Yeah. He's got to play it earlier. Again, that's decision making. By the way, I like Romero, but him and Højbjerg, they look a bit shaky.
If it was me,
Go on, Sonny. Go on, Sonny. Corner.
if it was me at the moment, would you move? Would you make
Now
a change
Barry's
of-
ruining it. You're ruining it.
I'm 10 seconds behind Barry.
What are you
I'm
on,
like-
Barry?
I paused my
Roughly.
shit so I could be with y'all. Now y'all ahead of me.
25.
30,
Oh, I'm at
47,
30. It's
48,
fine. It's
49,
fine.
50.
Someone's just got a corner. There you go. I
Um,
wonder if I left it
so
and came
for
back.
me, if I'm honest, at half time, I'd make a change and just go, do you know what? I'll bring Richarlison off, put Son down the middle, and put Kulusevski maybe out on the left. And
Would
play
you?
him to just whip balls in on that left hand side. Because
I don't think Kulusevski's quite been good enough personally.
I don't think so either. If not, bring Dan Juma on or someone like that. But
Yeah.
I just think at the moment we look a bit different. We're not really in the right. I feel like we're not getting much from Son out there. I think he needs to be down the middle personally.
How's that not gone in?
Right now, Sonny is. I don't like how deep Sonny is playing.
What a ball.
Romero. That is a bit of luck there. Ward nearly put it in the back of his own net.
Go on, Sonny. Go on, Sonny. Kane! Oh, another corner, surely.
Oh, oh my gosh! How's he not putting his own net? I've just seen it.
Yeah, there you go. That's what I'm just saying.
My.
Barry's ahead of everyone.
Yeah, it's fine.
But I went
Barry's
live
always
and then I was
ahead.
10 seconds ahead of Barry. So now I paused a little bit. So
32 minutes. 1, 2, 3.
I'm way ahead of you.
Are you?
Now I am.
31-45.
Up yours, Jacob.
Big up to everyone, by the way, in the chat. And if you haven't, subscribe to all these guys, by the way, whoever's in
All
the
right.
chat as well.
No,
All of you lot.
no, Zaha, chill out. Zaha, chill out.
Oh,
What a shit ball, Højbjerg. Now here come Palace on the break.
oh,
Zaha, Sonny's back. Zaha's done Skip. He's done Son. He's got. Oh no, penalty spot. Oh, Romero's just hoiked it out. Warning signs.
I'm way behind you lot, by the way.
All right, I should be synced up with Barry now because I just paused.
I'm still a Tottenham corner, by the way.
Oh,
Yeah, you're miles behind.
Palace are in. Counter, like you say.
I'm at
Let me
33
try and find another.
minutes.
I'm going to find another stream as we.
Zaha's cooking.
Zaha.
Do y'all think if Zaha, why has he stayed at Palace for so long? He's actually talented.
What, like Harry Kane? Why has Harry Kane stayed at Spurs for so long?
But
So what
I mean,
minutes
you
everyone
could at
on
least make an argument as to why you would want to stay here. But Crystal Palace, no offense to Selhurst Park, but it's no Tottenham Hotspur Stadium.
No.
I think he will leave at the end of in the summer, but he'll go out on a free and get a big. I think he'll get a big move. personally.
Harry, you know that clearance from Romero. Why is he not? Why is he putting it out to the side and giving Palace a throw there? He's under. I know Palace were on the attack and looked dangerous, but Romero, although he intercepted, he had lots of space to look up and pass or to clear foot. He's done it again.
Harry,
There was
those
no
are-
spatial awareness, was there? It was just like I'm just
No, y'all are hating. Y'all are hating real quick. Let me just pause you because as a
Here we go.
goalkeeper,
I love it.
as a
Debate time.
goalkeeper, if my defenders half of the thing, just get that shit out of here, bro. When we're under
Yeah,
the
no, I
press like
agree.
that,
Yeah,
Zaha
yeah.
just sauced everybody up, and
Yeah,
he got a pass to go skimming across our 6 yard. To me, if I'm saying clear it that as a keeper. So
Yeah.
I love that from Romero. Romero,
I
I would love
completely
to
agree
play
with you,
behind Romero.
Yeah, I agree in terms of, I said it with Spurs a lot, like with Lucas, like for example, last weekend at Anfield, right? We claw it back to 3-3. Why
Yeah.
aren't you seeing the game out? Listen, Patchy, I want to know your thoughts on this as well. But what I don't get is you get it back to 3-3, right? You've either got you've got to choose these two options. You've got what I would do, go to the corner flag and see the game out, hoof it, absolutely whack it, right? Or you go for it. What we don't do either, we're playing outside our own penalty box in the 94th minute, passing it backwards and forwards. Then Lucas Moura, I mean, what's that pass? But we shouldn't have been in that situation in the first place. It's
Hey,
just ridiculous.
me and Jacob discussed this, and I still, it's taken a while, and I still don't get it. What was he trying to do? Because the thing is I would get it.
What are you
Casey,
doing? Why are you messing around? You just got it back to 3-3. If you want to go for it, I'd have no problem with us going for it. Not a problem at all.
Yeah,
You don't go for it inside your own penalty box, messing around with it just outside. You go up there. Go up there.
Harry, hear me out, Harry.
Go to the corner flag. It angers me because that's a point wasted, and it is a very simple point. You've done all the hard work, got it back to 3-3. Basic point from there, and we can't do it. Any team,
Harry, hear me out though, mate. Hear me out.
Yeah.
And I said this on Jacob's show when we were doing our show on Monday. I would get it, and hear me out. I would totally understand if you went, do you know what? He scuffed a pass because he was playing it back to the keeper. I go, oh, do you know what? It happens. It's a nightmare and it's shocking, and he's just made a mistake. But I didn't understand what he was doing because his pass wasn't going towards the keeper. I didn't really get it. He wasn't trying to play it to Romero, it didn't look like, next to him. It was the weirdest pass ever. It was like he was playing a through ball in. You sort of get my point.
Yeah,
it was terrible. I get it if he just made a mistake. But what was he actually doing?
It was really, really bad, actually. But at the same time, why is he in that situation? Why is he not hoofed it? That's partly down to him and also the team. Why have we against Liverpool, against Anfield, that atmosphere, 3-3? It's just the basic. We can all sit here and we all know, right, in football, how to see out a game. You go to the corner flag, you get rid of it, right? There was only about 30 seconds of play. That's what's annoying. God. You hoof it, done. We get the point, literally. You put your foot through it.
Richarlison almost got dunked on.
I play my school football team, right? And I don't know, I can't tell you how many times I have to say, just put your foot through it, get rid of it, take the point. We've come back, stop messing around, go for it,
game was over,
get rid of it.
Game was over.
It's basic. The game's done if you get rid of it. It's frustrating because a point could mean a lot. Oh, Palace are in there.
That's a great block, by the way.
How's Anderson not scored?
Nah, it's honestly, I think that's great defending, actually.
It's either a terrible miss or a great defensive play.
I genuinely think this is great. Oh,
I'm sorry, what Richarlison is very
Ben Davies, who's just launched himself. Fair play. That's great defending, in my opinion.
In the end,
Ben Davies.
What's Richarlison doing?
Emerson just sauced him.
Zaha. Fancy Emerson goal today or assist?
Emerson just did a cheeky little move on Zaha. It was nice. I liked it.
That goal is going to be very important.
I think. Do you know what? I think the goal's coming. By the way, Kuba, this is bullshit. I'm switching off, watch the side, and I've got some sweet and sour chicken. Good luck with the stream, mate. Kuba, big up, mate. Big up.
Starship Troopers classic.
We're not terrible today. It's more fun watching us get smashes. Listen, I'll be honest, actually, Cooper. This is probably the best. I mean, the bar is so low, by the way. This is probably the best I've seen us play.
The bar is very low. We're talking about facing Crystal Palace, and we're talking about who's going to get the first goal. Usually at home to Crystal Palace.
Sonny.
Oh, you sounded really emotional there, Jacob. We're about to see.
Because I wanted him to one touch it, and he didn't, and it didn't work out.
You see Roy Hodgson with his glasses.
Hodgson, man, I tell you what, he's done a decent job at this Palace side. I'm watching that now.
I'm assuming
Oh,
he's
it's
just
a
going to
great ball into the sun. Oh, just see what you mean. What's he doing?
That hurt.
So
yeah.
Was that a pass from Emerson? Just saying.
It was no, but that Son in any other season, Son takes a touch, puts it onto his right foot, and hits it bottom corner. He doesn't
Or you
make that
pass.
touch.
One or the other.
But that's what I mean. But he takes that touch and
It
moves
looked like
out.
he got caught in between two minds there, but he had so much space to his left.
Yeah, but he just
Baffling he
all
didn't
has to do is
turn
take
it.
a touch with his left, push it onto his right,
Yeah.
and hit it.
Look
bottom
how
left.
deep he's playing, though. I do
Yeah.
not like how deep he's playing. Why is he playing
Yeah,
left
agreed.
midfielder and tracking back all the time?
What minute
I
are you on,
hate that.
guys?
39,
32.
39, 39.
39-15.
You like a bitch, yeah. I'm not having Barry ahead. I'm gonna go ahead. Fuck Barry.
No, I've been trying to sync up with you, Barry. I'm at 39.50.
39.51.
Well, you're a little bit ahead of me.
53.
Oh, now you're 51.
I used
Now
to
you're a
turn
second ahead of
that
me.
I've gone to 40 minutes.
Woo!
Bro, how are you that much ahead of me?
We look bad defensively again. Shaky.
Oh,
we always look
Sonny.
bad defensively.
They just showed the Sunny replay.
Oh
What are
my
you doing,
God.
my guy?
So soft.
Oh dear. Yeah, no, we're not.
Oh, some replay. I'm just seeing it now.
That hurts.
He's got to take that first time.
He's
Yeah,
got to turn.
he's got to
I know his momentum's taking him in that direction.
I don't know
but,
if
like,
he even has to turn. I think he's just got to hit it first time in the bottom corner. Boom.
Yeah, initially when I
Kane
first
scores
saw it,
that.
I wanted him to one touch that, just one
Yes,
touch shoot
Son
that
last
thing.
season. Son last season or Kane this season would score that. Without a doubt. It's frustrating that.
Come on, Spurs.
It looks good. It's just that we know that we're probably going to concede in the game, so we have to score.
We have to score. Be nice to get one before half. Okay, Poro. Come on, Richie. Okay, Skippy.
Don't go backwards, Højbjerg, for fuck's sake, man.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
These players aren't
Højbjerg.
moving, man.
What are people's thoughts this Romero Longley partnership at the moment? Because people told me that couldn't be a back two, but
Oh, Ricky, switch it.
Oh.
Go on, Kane.
Yeah, I don't get what Højbjerg's doing there. Put the
Yeah.
ball forward.
Royale's
Just-
clear, man. Royale's free on the right. He's crawling for it. Get the. Oh
He's
my
open.
God.
Skip. What are you... No, he's apologizing. Skip apologized to him.
Go on, Højbjerg.
Do something. Okay, Salzburg.
Oh, soft, man.
Oh, of course they're gonna call that on him. Lunging in with your head. Come on.
yeah, no, we're it's a frustrating one, by the way. That Højbjerg ball in, by the way, he's just got to do a bit better than that. It's kind of a half and half one, like.
Yeah, he's caught in two minds, I think, Patchy.
Just if you're gonna do it, fizz it in and just get someone to get a nick onto it.
He
Like,
kind of think he
floats
kind of
in.
hopelessly thinks it. It's kind of
yeah,
hit. It's
centre
kind of
half's gonna
hope,
love
isn't it?
that. Like,
Yeah.
I think he's bang average. I think people get overhyped about him. Honestly,
I've defended him a lot, Patchy. I'm a good fan of his. You know, I have a lot of debates with Dave on part of the podcast.
yeah.
That is where we're splitting opinion. But I've said I hold my hands up. He hasn't been good this season. He hasn't stepped up. Some have, but he hasn't. He really hasn't. He hasn't been good. He's been nothing but average. He's been far off it. I know that Højbjerg he's better than this. We've seen it for Southampton. We've seen it under Mourinho. He isn't very good. I don't know if it's the style, the system, if he's putting the pressure. He's not playing to his best ability for sure. For me, with Højbjerg, though, you play him as an attacking midfielder, which he's sometimes done against Southampton, or you play him as a DM, right now he's always in like a midfield partnership, in like a 2, whereas Højbjerg works best in 3 for me.
Yeah.
If you
Well, I
watch
think
him at
at the moment,
Southampton,
I genuinely think we need to play in a 3 more and more. The fact that Basuma's back is a great feeling for me at the moment. That
Basuma, Bentancur, and Højbjerg or
we ain't
Skip.
gonna have
That
Bentancur
could work.
till the end of next year, start of next year. Sorry.
Go, Sonny, go.
I hate
big
to
up
say it,
Merrill
but Zaha
for,
looks good. He might score.
yeah, no, I think it's a weird one today because I think we haven't been too bad today. We haven't actually been too bad, in my honest opinions, but we're just missing something. But it hasn't been too bad. It's a weird one. Yeah, no, it's a weird one at the moment. Like, yeah, Palace have been. It's just it has 0-0 weirdly this game, all written all over.
It shouldn't do though, because both teams are good going forward but can't defend.
Yeah.
It's just typical, isn't it?
Oh, what's happened with Emerson here? I'm a bit behind, I think. He
Nothing.
seems good.
Took a little slap.
Barry
in the
would
eyes.
have been crying, so it's fine.
Yeah, he's got up all right.
So, are we to say that let's sort of change this whilst this is going on, and if anything happens, you will all let me know.
Come on.
Yeah.
Dave
I shouldn't have looked at my phone. My phone told me something I didn't want to see.
Porro whips it in. Kane!
Come on! I'm yet to see it, by the way. My
Kiss
phone
the
is
ring.
changing.
Kiss the ring.
I'd like to see it.
I'm watching. Oh, by the way, that ball, from Harry Kane.
It's beautiful, isn't it? First time.
Oh, and then he gets it back to him. Oh, so honestly, what a goal.
Oh,
I'm sorry. That ball from Harry Kane to Pedro Porro is unbelievable.
that is good.
Pedro Porro.
Unbelievable.
What a cross. What a
Yeah.
cross.
That's just
Oh
Kane
my-
being the best playmaker in the world.
Oh my God.
I tell you what, though, and I said this before, Pedro Porro has to play further forward. He offers so much more than as a right
Yeah.
back. He's a right winger. And I tell you what, yeah, it hasn't been the most incredible game. We take the lead at half time, absolutely lovely. But what a ping from Harry Kane!
It's just
Like,
perfect. You can't
and
get
the
it
delivery is
any more
objective,
spot on
no
than that.
problem.
But to be fair, that delivery as well from Porro, that header from Kane,
Yeah, the
all
cross is
round
great.
is just class. That is a top,
I did
top
say, let's get one before half, boys. And what did they
But
heard me. I think
at
they
the
can
same
hear me
time,
now.
Really good goal.
Roy Hodgson will be annoyed with that defending because Kane he's left free in the end. You've got both Palace defenders going for it,
Yeah,
and Kane and Anderson. They both get each other's
You
way.
can't leave Harry Kane with that sort of space. It's
Yeah.
a great goal. I'll
Poor
tell you what, Harry
Palace
Kane's
Hey,
got 26 in
class
the
for
league now.
Tottenham.
How's he scored
Speaking
26
of
league goals with his
Americans,
defence?
Isn't that a record for Kane today?
What?
What's the record though?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'll have a look. Some kind of record. That's half time.
He
hey,
breaks a lot
speaking of
records.
Americans, Chris Richards for Crystal Palace. He's a center back. I'll take him too.
Stop it with your American hype. Behave. God,
Hey, y'all.
honestly.
I'm sorry. Did England beat America this World Cup? No, they didn't. That's right. Oh, they couldn't even score. Oh, that's right.
Turn it in, Jacob. You fucking American.
He didn't score either.
Who went first?
We weren't even
I
expected to make it out of the
watching
group.
That game. It was absolutely the most boring game of football I've ever seen, by the way.
Yeah.
That was horrendous. It's half time. Oh, it's half time at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Tottenham have taken the lead right at the end. Go on then, Harry. What are your thoughts on the half? Give me your feelings. We've just gone into the break 1-0 up.
Yeah,
Oh, what's
you
up,
know,
Mineral?
Quite
Big
positive.
up Minerals, by the way. He's been in. Yeah, big up, mate.
Yeah, big up. I've been watching the game. Didn't see there.
Oh yeah. I just think that it's better. The press is better. The system seems to be working a little bit better. Porro's got forward more. Emerson looks good. To be fair, and what separates Tottenham and Crystal Palace in the first half is a couple of moments of brilliance from Harry Kane and Pedro Porro. That is so Tottenham relying on Kane this season. But no, it's been better. Not perfect. The bar is very low. The standard is very low at the moment. But overall, a fantastic move. and that's what separates the two teams. Very happy with that.
I absolutely agree. I'm going to just jump in here.
Yeah, do it.
I'm going to jump in for 1 second because everyone jumps at me when I talk about, and Minerals is one of them. He's in it, and it's just a great time you've come in. Antonio Conte. He didn't roll the dice. I'm not sitting here saying anything. Ryan Mason, little old Ryan Mason, dropped Eric Dyer.
Yeah.
No one else seemed to. And we've defended so much better. Wow. I was told we couldn't play with 4 defenders, 4 at the back. I was told we couldn't play any other system without Eric Dyer. He's not here. And we've played a lot better. Not been amazing, by the way, but we've defended so much better.
Yeah, definitely.
Therefore, I mean, this half Spurs, yeah, man, Spurs are just simply better. You know what I mean? It's a game between 2 average teams, as I said.
Yeah,
you
I
know,
think that's fair.
and it's just Harry Kane, man. He's making the difference.
No.
You know what I mean?
Whoa. We were defending terribly all season with 3 at the back with Eric Dyer down the middle of them. He's taken out today. He's taken him out. He's brought in Emerson Royale and put him in at right back. Put Ben Davies in at left back and gone 4-4-2. Trusty old 4-4-2 he's gone today. We look so much better.
Yeah.
Only one half.
By the way-
Palace are bad, as Alex would
Palace
say.
are- Whoa. This is a Crystal Palace team that are scoring for fun at the moment, by the way.
Who have
They are
Palace played?
scoring for fun.
Who have Palace played?
Yeah, but look
Huh?
under Roy Hodgson, they've scored lots of goals
Since Roy
recently.
Hodgson's come in, mate, they've been scoring goals for fun. They put 5
Yeah.
past the other day.
Yeah, I know, but who have they played though?
Doesn't matter. You play who you beat who's in front of you.
And Conte was doing that, and you're hounding him out.
I haven't hounded anybody out. You keep saying this. I haven't done this. I invite you onto my
You
show.
fed
You
into the-
hate it. We can't keep
You
talking
fed
about
into the
this.
narrative. You fed into the narrative of the brown envelopes.
What narrative? Oh, minerals missing. I think you're a top bloke, really nice bloke, but I can't have the same conversation with you on every single stream. For me, I look at today. I genuinely look at today. We've gone 4 at the back. He's brought back Emerson Royale and Ben Davies. He's gone Romero and Longley in a 2 as your back 4 in front of Fraser Forster. 4 midfielders: Porro, Skip, Højbjerg, and Son, Richarlison, and Kane up top. Everyone told me we can't play 4-4-2. We can't play with 4 defenders.
I know, I could get told that, Perch. It's ridiculous.
Doesn't
These
make
players
sense.
need to
Of course
adapt.
we can, with the right players. Everyone went after we got.
I mean-
I said I don't want us to go 4-4-2. By the way, with the likes of Perisic and Porro, because it was never going to work.
Because they're horrible defensively and they're not fullbacks, aren't they?
They're not
Patchy-
playing today in those
Actually,
positions.
the record for Harry Kane is he's now the 2nd leading goal scorer in Premier League history behind.
Oh yeah, that was
Wayne
it.
Rooney.
Yeah.
Yeah, he beat Wayne Rooney's record. 209, isn't it?
209 indeed.
Yeah, he's up to 209 goals now. 51
Oh.
left till we beat Shearers.
All right. You know what I mean? Kane owns Crystal Palace as well, man. You know what I mean?
No, I think Harry Kane is unbelievable as a football player. I think he's one of the best attackers we have.
I mean,
I tell
you
you
might as
what,
well own Spurs, man.
Finally, the likes of Pedro Porro playing not as a right back but as a right midfielder.
He played,
He
yeah,
looks so
exactly.
much better.
He's a winger, you know, and you have to like Trent. He's playing in the midfield. You know what I mean?
But this is my argument though. When everyone kept yelling at me, going, "See, you've played at four defenders and we capitulated. We capitulated with 3 defense centre backs, with a 5 back,
Three.
whatever you want to call it."
Listen, the 3 had you in top 4.
But I keep minerals, man. As I said to you, I love you, but we have this exact same conversation. We were only in the 4th place positions because we played 3 games more than the teams below us.
Even
I kept
if
telling people, everyone got
Yeah.
excited going 4th place and stuff. I said
you were really
2
sick
points-
though.
We were 2 points.
And you
ahead
could have
of
even
4th place, but played
be
3
third,
games.
Perchy, and you got rid of an elite manager.
But we were losing games under him. We were getting battered under him.
Yeah.
Like,
Well-
listen, I'm not here for the Conte in, Conte out, shake it all about stuff. I'm not here for that. I thought we were.
actually-
I think we're actually playing. I think we are actually playing 3-4-3.
You think? I don't think
Yeah.
we are, mate. Because it looks like we're playing 4-4-2. Or what we're doing is we're playing like a 3-4-3 in the likes of like when we're counter-attacking forward.
Yeah, maybe.
But it looks like the way that we're naturally set up is with Davis at left back, Royale right back, Romero Longley. It looks like it defensively as a defensive back four. It looks like it from what I'm seeing. I could be wrong.
Yeah, exactly. It's a 4 because it's even on like Google and stuff, and the way you're aligning, it's a 4 at the back with Toro being on the touchline with Kane and so on.
Big up the cough. Love you, cough.
Yeah, man, big up the
How
clock, man. He's
Absolute
part of the
legend.
Minerals FC Ultra, man. Know what I mean?
Yeah, no, definitely.
Minerals General. That's right.
No, but I think this is the part of me that I sit and go, it's actually the first time I've seen us all season genuinely look fired up in a game. I've seen us win games this season, but we haven't been great. I think we can all agree on that we haven't been great. And that wasn't an amazing half of football. I'm not sitting and saying that because I think you're misrepresenting what I'm trying to say if people think that. But at least I showed a bit of pressing, a bit of desire going forward. I don't think Richarlison has been amazing. I think that you could argue he hasn't, but then we'll see. Let's see how we play second half. I think that's a key part for me. But I think you can't. I feel like we're playing with the back four. You could argue we're not, but let's see how we get on second half. We might not do.
Yeah, it is a back 4 because Romero is playing that right centre back role as usual, and
I was
Langley
just
on
say,
the-
Harry, you've got a shoot, mate, haven't you?
I have
Yeah, man,
indeed.
Mate, actually, do you know what? It's been an absolute pleasure. I know you said you're going to be able to do about 45 minutes. You've done an hour and 15, so you're an absolute legend.
Yeah,
Thank you so much
no,
for coming
thank
on,
you
mate.
for having me on, Patches. Really keen to
Mate.
come on. So big up.
Yeah, man, big up Harry, man. Minerals
Do it.
General. Let's have it right.
We'll do
He
it
must
again,
go-
definitely, Harry. We'll sort something else out, mate. Absolute legend, mate. Peace out.
Absolutely. Thank
Big
you,
up,
guys. All the best.
Take
Enjoy
care,
the
mate.
game. Come on, you Spurs.
Come on. No,
Nice to meet you,
never.
man.
Yeah, we hate that club.
But
But anyway, Perchi. Listen, Kane.
I'm listening, mate.
Kane landed the Minerals, man. Well, that guy, he may as well own Spurs, man. Give him everything, man.
I don't think it's going to make any difference anymore. I don't think it really makes much difference with Harry Kane. It sounds horrible, and I've got pictures of him all up in my flat here. But why would you stay? You say give him everything he wants. What's that? By the time it's going to take us, we're going to have to go and spend at least 600 million quid to not just gut out players, pay players to leave, to bring in players.
Yeah,
And even
but
that
again, it's
doesn't.
also too late.
Hmm?
Yeah, but at the same time, you're right. To be fair, because like he's been let down by Spurs, hasn't he? And for his good, he needs to like go to a winning team. You know what I mean?
But when we say a winning team, like I do get the sentiment, I get the point of view, what you're trying to say, but I've had this debate in group chats in the sense that I've been saying about the way that we play and the way that what we do and all that lot. I say it all the time. Apart from the classic top 5 teams, Chelsea, Arsenal, Man United, Man City, Liverpool, who else has won trophies since for the last 20 years?
No one.
I mean, the Leicesters and this world.
Leicester, Wigan, Portsmouth. Okay,
They've won
that's
more
the FA
recently
Cup.
than
Only them
Spurs.
3. Hold on.
And
Then
Birmingham
we-
City.
Hmm?
And Birmingham.
No. I'm finished. Carling Cup or Carabao Cup. So you had Birmingham, Tottenham, Wigan. No, sorry, not Wigan. Sorry, I meant to say Swansea.
Swansea too.
Blackburn won it in 2000 or so.
No,
Who else?
2002 against Spurs.
Yeah,
And
but
Barry
who
was
else
there.
apart from those 4? So when we talk about, and we had this genuine debate about, because I keep hearing from people, Spurs should be winning these trophies. Agreed, we should be competing in these competitions. But apart from the big five, no one else is winning them. Do you know what I mean? Apart from the odd random team in here and there, like it happens on a.
But like you're one of the richest clubs in the world.
Who?
Spurs are one of the richest clubs in the world according to the brand envelope.
We are. Yes, we are. Agree. What's up, Barry? Can you elaborate on the laughter, my friend?
Right, according to the brown envelopes. That's why I was laughing. According to the brown
the brown envelopes. Big up brown envelope committee.
Nah, we don't take brown envelopes. We piss on them.
Big up the brown envelope, mate. I would take a brown. If I have to, if someone was going to slip me a brown envelope of money, I would say whatever you want me to say.
I mean,
and listen, I'm here to get sponsored by anyone you want. If you want me to say whatever you want me to say, slip me that money under the table, mate.
I mean, Barry's still in the woods. Barry is still in the woods, man. You know what I mean?
I'm in the
Barry's
woods.
in the woods. He's in his. I think he's in his office.
Why am I in the woods?
Because of some shocking opinions you had over the year.
What shocking opinions Barry had?
Well, yeah,
the Emerson Royale love fest. You know what I mean? The Emerson
Royale's been our best player that first half.
He has actually. Emerson. I think Emerson's been brilliant.
You're a long way from Starbucks, though. He's been.
I still don't get this Starbucks reference.
Yeah, what are you talking about? Starbucks? What?
Yeah, by that I mean you're waffling. You're a long way from Starbucks. You're a long way from Hollywood. You're a long way from
Epstein. Coffee than Starbucks.
Yeah. And saying he's going to sleep.
Big up the coffee company.
Big up.
Get your link shared about, my friend.
Yeah, man.
Ben's
got the minerals.
Good man. I love
Dyer, I don't know whether you saw this on your stream. Dyer's just fist bumped Sam Johnston, the Palace keeper. What a joke, man.
Yeah, what a bellend, isn't he? You know what I mean? He hasn't got the.
Yeah, but all players do that, though, don't they? I've seen that happen
all the time. At halftime? At halftime.
At halftime, too.
Players hugging and jacking off at halftime? Yeah, is that what's going on?
Exactly. You should focus on the game, bro.
Jacob, go hug your damn teammates. Go high five Harry Kane. Fuck that keeper. You're there to destroy him. You're there to embarrass his family. You're not there to be friends, to play huggy duggy with him, to jump in a bubble bath with the damn Crystal Palace keeper. You're there to eliminate him.
Minerals landed, Jacob. Do you know what I mean?
Hey, I don't go to Starbucks, but I ain't far. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, Jacob's got the minerals. Jacob is a Minerals FC Ultra. He'll explain to you everything.
He's a Minerals FC Ultra.
Plus, I have a cup that says #1 dad. So it's like an ultra of a. Are we starting?
Yeah, the second half is coming up now.
They're fucking making me watch ads right now.
Jacob just screams fight and win. That's what his ultra basis is.
Fight and win. What else are you gonna do?
Because he's a
You don't want to fight, Perchy? Perchy, let me ask you this. Okay, hang on, Minerals. Okay, what's wrong with the fight and win? I know everyone likes to banter American fans because Seattle does the fight and win chant, but like, what else you gonna do in 90 minutes? Fight and lose? What are you gonna do? Not fight?
One of the cringiest things I've ever seen from a football fan.
Oh, but Chelsea. That's real fucking creative.
It's in the brackets.
That's real fucking creative. Don't bash on Americans when y'all got just as dumb shit as we do.
Yeah, but all fans do.
Chelsea.
Yeah, but Arsenal do exactly the same, and Tottenham do the same as well. In fairness,
now we have more chance, man. We have Arsenal greatest club ever.
Arsenal have some of the worst songs I've ever heard. By the way, let's not judge. When we throw stones, by the way, let's not throw stones at glass houses, my friend.
Chelsea.
They're in the woods, bro. They're long way.
That's what I mean. They all sing it. We sing it as well. Tottenham. We do the same as well, by the way. Let's be honest. It's just funny because it's Chelsea.
And win. Honestly, when I went...
Jacob, you'll be able to help me on this one. Which was the team that sung about barbecue? That's
Kansas
elite, by the
City.
way. I don't care. That is cringeworthy, but it's funny.
It's
Have you not
Sporting
heard it?
Kansas City.
They go
Yeah, it's funny.
barbecue, barbecue,
Barbecue.
barbecue,
Barbecue.
barbecue, nah, nah.
Barbecue. Yeah. That's Kansas
And
City.
we all like barbecue. Honestly,
I mean,
elite. I don't care.
I mean,
That one's funny as
I
hell.
mean, I mean,
Like it's the most
I mean,
it's the most rednecky kind of like fan base ever. By the way, they're like you can tell they love a barbecue.
yeah, man.
Oh,
It sounds
bro,
cool,
Kansas-
but it's alright, man.
I don't know if it was them though. It didn't seem like them. It might have
Richie,
been.
man, what are you doing? Stupid.
What's happened?
Just pulled Ayew to the ground for no reason.
Yeah, man. They pulled that to the
Spurs,
ground,
yeah.
man. Spurs being Spurs and being
It is
FC.
Sporting KC. I just Googled it to make
Oh,
sure.
maybe, yeah.
And it is Sporting KC.
Yeah, it is Sporting.
I was
You
right.
can
Don't
tell,
question
like,
my
You could
MLS
tell they could
knowledge.
do a good slow rib. Like you could tell the guys there that were singing it could do a good short rib.
No, the guys singing it, everyone there literally had barbecue before the match. They tailgate, just like American football. They're ragtag bunch of fans because they're actually like one of the better clubs in America. Better run anyway.
Let's talk about American football. I mean, American soccer, whatever you want to call it, because it's really football. The American football is egg ball, whatever you want to call that. That doesn't count. That's basically glorified rugby.
Even rugby, blood. You know what I mean?
Glorified rugby. But let's talk about actual football when they kick a ball
Yeah,
and
let's-
stuff.
Exactly.
I
mean,
Is it actually now big in America? Because it never used to be, but now it feels like it is. Or is it actually like what everyone in this sort of side of the world think that it's just all fabricated and not real?
I'm gonna put it this way. Look how many Americans are in the Premier League right now. Just not starting. Just
No.
oh
I'm
my
not
god.
on about actual talent. I'm on about actual like supporting fan base.
I would say it's growing. It's bigger. I would say definitely. I mean, even if you just compare the last 5 years, the amount of growth that they've had is actually kind of crazy. I believe MLS All Stars are going to be playing Arsenal or Chelsea, if I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken. This summer they'll be
They're
playing
Arsenal,
them.
I think.
And normally they play like Liga MX All Stars, or they play like an off team, maybe like a Sevilla. But I would say that it's grown a lot. There's a lot more clubs as well because of the USL Championship. It's basically mirroring the English Championship. So they got USL Championship, USL League
Yep.
1, USL League 2.
yeah, man, Jacob. That's why that's why Montreal is in MLS, like how Swansea is in comes up to the Prem, right?
But the thing is about the American stuff, there's no promotion or relegation, which I'm not a fan of. I think you need promotion and relegation to have that competition. You know what I'm saying?
Based, which is part of the problem, isn't it?
Correct.
But
It's
but this is
and what
it.
it
I
is
think
like FC Dallas owns MLS team and a USL League One team. So they don't want their USL League One team to get promoted twice and then play them. It's counterintuitive.
But it's like, isn't that like basically the form of like their feeder club basically? So they go, oh, do you know what? We'll get one of these little feeder clubs that play in the USL, whatever that is, and go, and then if they're any good, they basically play in the big time. And for
Yeah.
me,
So like there's an
it would never
example
work
of this.
that way, though.
There's an example of this, like what they do with the FC Dallas Academy, which Chris Richards, the center back for Crystal Palace, who's on the bench right now. He's from the FC
Yeah.
Dallas Academy, mind you. But like what they do is they'll sign them to the first team and then put them over to USL League One team so they can get some game time. And it's proven effective. If you look at a striker like Ricardo Pepi, he got signed through the academy. He's actually from El Paso, my city here. But he got signed through the academy, played for North Texas, broke records
Yeah.
for North Texas, and then went to FC Dallas, had a phenomenal year, and then Augsburg spent 14 mil on him, which was a record for FC Dallas at the time. So,
Yeah.
I mean, it works. It works. I just think they need promotion and relegation personally. I don't give a shit if you own two clubs in the MLS. Congratulations. Now you have two clubs in the MLS, That's how I see it.
I think because of the sort of what I want to say, like the footballing sort of beauty when it comes to a lot of football fans, especially in Europe more than anything. We sort of look at it and go, there's no footballing culture. Whereas in Europe and maybe in other parts of the world as well, football clubs represented something, if that makes sense. So like they represented communities, whereas I think a lot of people look at American footballers, not footballers, football clubs, and go, basically it's we got a franchise, let's move this club here and let's build a football club here out of nothing.
Right, man.
What's happened, Barry? We go live to Barry, by the way.
When it was easier, Zaha's back chasing now. Go
Go
on.
on.
Oh,
As he
wow.
almost scored.
Here they come. Here it goes. Oh, how's he missed that? Eze.
Eze just
Porro gave the ball away up the pitch. Emerson,
Yeah, man.
everyone was out of position. And
bro.
Emerson was on the overlap, and then they just countered. And the ball
Yeah,
came to Eze.
Yeah, see the fourth kind of.
There you go,
I think
Richie. There you go, Richie. Shithouse. There you go. That's what we brought you here for. Come
Oh,
on.
you should have done better there. Yeah, no, American sports teams are viewed like corporations, but you could argue, and this is the point I was going to make. The Americanized viewpoint of football has now circulated its way into Europe. Not because of America, but just because football clubs are now corporations. Look at Tottenham's a great example. Tottenham is a corporation. We're not just a football club. We're a multi-sports conversation with everything.
Yeah, y'all took a page out of the Dallas Cowboys handbook, if I may, because what that man did is exactly what Levy Enoch Group has done. Bought the thing for $200 million, and now it's worth $5-6 billion. You know, you're gonna sell it north.
It for like 22 million at the time or something.
What?
How much?
Minerals?
I was just asking Barry if he knew that. How much did Enoch buy use? Apparently, it was like 20 million. Just to answer Jason.
125 million, I think.
I thought it was
What
200.
In 2001, when Enoch bought use.
Yep.
And now you guys are.
Sorry, 22 million. Levy was appointed on the 20th of December. And Enoch initiated the purchase of a 27% stake in the club for 22 million, bringing their total stake to 29.9%. The maximum permissible before Enoch had to bid for the entire company. So it was 100. Yeah. How much did they pay?
But basically, my point is they've done what Jerry Jones did over here, and he bought it for very low. Now the value's through the roof, so he's not going to sell because it's a cow that is constantly squirting milk every time you look at the udder. You know what I mean?
No, agreed.
So
Exactly, it's a cash cow.
Massive cash.
no, it's a milky cow, Minerals. It ain't no cash cow. It's a cow full of milk, busting at the seams.
You know what I mean? Landing the minerals. The milk. The milk
We're
minerals.
always landing it, bruv. Mash
Yeah, we're always landing
drier
it,
than
bro.
what does Johnny say? Drier than some mash. I don't know what that food is, but
Bangers and mash waffle. Bangers and
Bangers
mash
and-
waffle.
bangers and
Jacob,
mash.
sorry, wait, hang on.
Dry
Sorry,
as you like.
sorry. We're going to stop and talk about football today. You don't know what bangers and mash is?
No.
Jacob,
I have
you
no
haven't
idea.
lived. You haven't lived.
Have you ever had mashed potatoes?
Huh?
Have you ever had mashed potatoes?
Yeah, that's what
Oh.
mash is.
Mashed potatoes.
Yeah, it's mash.
Yeah.
Is smushed up potatoes with butter and garlic
Yeah.
and shit.
Yeah, and bangers.
Oh, well then, yeah, that's a country. That's, I mean, you don't grow up in the country and not have mashed potatoes on 80% of your meals.
Yeah, but you have it with sausages, and then you have a nice onion
Yeah,
gravy.
That sounds good. Sounds pretty
Yes,
good.
that's a foul,
I
man.
mean, that's a foul. Like an example, Barry talks bangers and mash waffle. You know what I mean?
Bangers and mash waffle. I
Dry as
still
you
don't
like.
get what does that mean?
There's a guy on YouTube. His name is Johnny Minerals. His channel is
You
Minerals
keep saying it. He's the
FC.
real Minerals General, by the way.
He's
no
hilarious.
fake Minerals
He's-
FC General.
I'm no fake minerals, bruv.
Nah,
I'm the
mate,
minerals.
you chat a lot of waffle, my friend. You're like bangers.
I don't. I land the minerals. I land the minerals, Fetchy. You're a long way from
I
Starbucks,
think
bro.
you talk about
You're in the woods, bro.
Talks waffle, and that's Mr. Post Office. He talks waffle.
Yeah, Mr.
Oh,
Box Office
Mr.
is a long
Box
way from
Office.
Epstein Island, man.
Mr. Box Office,
Barry.
unfortunately, his
Ranjit.
take on Erling Haaland has got to be one of the worst
Exactly,
takes I've
man.
ever heard in
Yeah, I
football
mean,
history.
he's a long way from Hollywood, bro. Barry, worse.
A long way from Hollywood. That's another saying I don't get.
Oh,
I mean,
man.
Ranjit, man.
Landon.
Alex is always in the woods, isn't he? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Alex is in the
John
woods.
Haaland is an above average John Carew.
So,
Exactly. That's
I actually
stupid, bro.
can't wait
That
for
was the
a little
wildest
thumbnail
take I've ever
by the way.
heard.
Bro, Haaland's is arguably the best ever prime striker, man. 35 goals
I told
in.
Alex he has to do a video on it at the end of the season. I think it's fair that he has to explain his reasoning with.
He has to,
without
yeah, he
reasoning,
has to
without
address
giving
it.
judges
He has to.
Terrible opinion.
Yeah, man. He has to address it, bro. You know what I mean? Like he didn't know about Haaland. That shows you his Premier League snubness, bro. He doesn't know how Haaland scored against PSG and all that.
Bro, he's been scoring since before Dortmund in the Champions League. Like, the man's a machine.
He scored against Liverpool, I remember, in the 4-3 loss.
I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
they made him in a lab. There's no other explanation.
He's a cyborg, bro.
He's something special, though, isn't he?
That kid is a cyborg, isn't he?
I'm gonna
But
mute
he's-
myself. My son's playing in the sink, but I'm here.
He's
I am
playing in
here.
the
I'm
sink.
just.
Did you say
I
he's
mean-
playing in the
Not in the
sink?
sea. In
Up the
sink.
sink. This
Oh,
is
wow.
this is not the live stream I expected, but this is fun.
Oh, yes, Emerson.
Emerson,
bro.
nah, nah.
Emerson's a nut.
Emerson is the
Nah,
best
bro.
right back in Premier League history. He's
Nah,
got
bro.
the minerals.
Nah, man. Emerson ain't got the minerals, bro. He was a Happy Meal
Oh,
FC.
get
mate.
out. You say the word
Barry.
Barry. Says it one more time. This is your last warning. You slag off Emerson in my stream and you're gone.
Oh,
Hey,
Lord.
Warning
Forrester
taken.
with a save that Hugo would have broken his spinal just to get to, by the way. Hugo's dead to me.
So
Yeah, man. Hugo's a long way from
By the way, I
Starbucks.
think Emerson's had a really good game.
I mean,
Look at that defending.
Last place I
Really?
saw Hugo was in the woods, man. He's in the woods.
yeah, but he's in the
Hugo's
woods,
in the
bro.
woods.
You know what I mean? He's a long way from Epstein Island, Perchi. That's it.
FC
You know what I
what?
mean? Epstein Island is a long way from there.
Well, okay. These views are all on minerals, by the way. This is nothing
You know
to
who
do with
wasn't a long way from it?
You're not going to talk about that just for obvious reasons.
Hey, this is Jacob's view. Bill Gates, you need to tell us why were you at Epstein Island over 35 times, sir?
Just in case anything happens there. Welcome back,
Yeah,
Jacob.
It'll show them that you cut me off. There you go.
Yeah. This
Skip, man.
I'm
Oh
sorting
my
out.
God, they just showed Hugo on the TV. They're showing Hugo's ugly ass, fucking bum, broken-hearted looking
Hugo's a
motherfucker.
very good looking chap, by the way.
Bro,
No, he
let's
is.
not
He is.
disrespect a good
No.
looking chap.
He is a good-looking guy, but you know when he doesn't look good is when he's drunk driving, running over children.
I mean that's Verhoeven must
This
be
is
killing
a
it.
stream I didn't think we were going to be having.
I told you, don't invite me on a watch along. You might, I don't know what. Oh, Poro. You don't know what you're gonna get.
I like watch alongs with you, my friend.
Because he's got the minerals, Perchi. That's
He
it.
has got the minerals. He's the minerals general.
The minerals general, bro.
He's a bigger minerals general than you, by the way. I'm not
Good
having
bro.
any other thing.
I've got the minerals.
You're not a minerals general, by the way. You are not.
I am a minerals general, bro.
Oh.
You're a long way from
not.
you're a long way from
You
Hollywood,
talk,
bro.
mate. You talk.
I don't
you're
talk
not-
waffle.
Well, look who's in. He's going to make another debut. This guy is the real minerals general. You're not. We're going to bring in TJ. Big up TJ, my friend.
Big up, big up.
How you
I'm on
doing,
my-
mate?
I'm good, man. I'm on my phone because I got to do some chores before I hop on my
Doubling up with
computer.
Americans, by the way. This is
Yes.
they're taking over our stream.
Yeah, big up
Let
the
me ask you.
minerals, up the minerals, 100% of the time. You know what it is. You know what it is.
Yeah, we must know the wrong ones, you know what I mean?
We mud
He's
wrongins
mudded the
all
wrong He's
the
doing all
time.
that business. And mate, how you thinking about the football at the moment? Man City
Boring.
are about to win the league.
Yeah, Man City have won it.
Man, Man City, it's all over. Like, this is just an exercise for me right now.
Yeah, it's an
Is
exercise.
watching these
Go on,
games.
Poro.
I mean,
know,
I mean, Lauren, we just don't need to get smashed by Newcastle. If we don't lose 5-0 against Newcastle, I'll be happy. That's how low I am.
At this point, boys, we're just playing for pride over here at the Emirates. So what are you gonna do?
Yeah, man.
What are you gonna do? The league's over.
What's your actual thoughts on it? Because there's a lot of debate between rival fans, Arsenal fans, all this lot. Did Arsenal bottle it? Is the term that gets used all the
We
time.
did. Not winning in April. We bottled it.
Somebody
TJ. So TJ,
somebody
what's your
made
thoughts on it?
Somebody made a really, really good joke that somebody should have told Arsenal that April Fool's Day is only one day in April.
That's good.
We absolutely bottled it. Like we didn't show the problem is, Perchy, is our squad depth is not good enough. We don't have the quality on the bench that Man City do. And it showed once we lost Saliba, it was pretty much over. So, it is what it is, unfortunately. Did we bottle it? Absolutely. You can't say that when you have an 11-point lead that you didn't bottle it. You know what I mean? So that's I can't believe I'm doing this. I'm gonna come to defense for a second.
Perchy,
don't do it. Perchy, don't do it. What's wrong with you?
Perchy, why are you doing this to yourself?
Perchy, I'd kick you out of your own studio if I could, man. I'd kick you out if I could.
Jacob, just hold fire. I'm gonna ask a question. But so I'm gonna say this for a second here and go. But did anyone actually think Arsenal would win the league?
No.
No, I didn't even think there'd be I think we'd win out for the Champions League.
I thought we would win. Well, it depends on what the context of your question is. Did we think we would win the league at the beginning of the season? No, I thought we would get fourth. But in January, I thought we had a really, really good chance. I think I only thought we were going to be. I think I only ever said we were ever going to win the league once, and then the next week we drew to Liverpool, and it all went downhill from there.
So I'm going to say this because I'm not a big fan of the term bottling. I use it just for clicks sometimes. It's so great. Clicking the baiting.
It helps the views. It helps the views. It helps.
It does. But I'm going to actually say this as well because I think the bottling tag comes along because Arsenal fans got very excited and they used it against Spurs back when we lost to Leicester. Ironically, when we didn't even lead the table that season. No, I feel like you're just walking around in circles, TJ. By the way, like,
no, I'm not. I'm doing
anything. But you're just
I'm doing stuff. I did do that. I did do that just for a minute, Percy. I did because I didn't decide. I couldn't decide what I was going to do.
Twice.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say this for a second and just say you could argue that Arsenal have, in the sense of they were 11 points ahead and all that lot. Well, what was that? What was that? But you could argue when they were 11 points ahead and all that lot and stuff like that. But I'll be honest, even then I thought Man City was still going to go and win it. I was saying back then, I said, Man City, at the first half of the season, Man City were just playing around. They were playing the likes of Rico Lewis. Even today, Lewis is playing in midfield. They were playing the likes of Bernardo Silva at right wing back or left wing back. I couldn't remember. And then they went, you know what? There's 15 games to go. Let's just go and win the league now, guys.
Well, Perchy, that's what I'm telling you. That's what I'm telling you is that the squad depth, it was never really in doubt. People got really, really gassed, but at the same time, when you have like players like Julian Alvarez on the bench, like what did you expect? You know what I mean?
Real quick, I think it's a little bit of the team rallying. Like, notice after those charges of whatever it was, financial fair, I don't even remember what it was, but there was some legal battles that City came, and Pep went on press conference and said, I'm putting my reputation on the line, trusting what these owners are telling me. And at that moment, I think the team, then he got rid of Cancelo, who I think was a little bit bad on the locker room. And once they did that, then they started, okay, now let's really go for it. And you really saw that team rally behind Pep's message, I think. The fact of like, hey, my reputation's on the line. This is on all of us. Let's go get this thing done. Because if they, I mean, they're always favorites to win the league. You know what I mean? So if they don't win it, they bottled it. So they're avoiding bottling the league and sticking up for their manager. I mean, when you're playing for something more than just the result, just your end goal, you're playing for your pride, for your manager's reputation. Like, I think there's a lot more to it. So I think it's a little bit of that too. But again, it is a squad depth. Literally, their bench walks into every other team in the league. So,
But
Go on, Sonny.
But I tell you what has happened though, which I love, which I like about Man City. Everyone talks about squad depth and all that lot. Pep Guardiola makes them a good squad. He
Of
makes
course.
the likes of he makes players.
but he's not a miracle worker. Let's have it right. He's not a miracle
Okay.
worker.
Look at some of the players that he's improved at that club.
Okay,
Nathan
let me,
Ake, he signed-
Perchie, let
he
me ask
signed-
you this.
Go on.
Perchie, let me ask you this. Pep Guardiola, man, comes to us in the summer. Are we winning anything? Is he transforming these players into?
because it's
Nope.
no, okay.
Exactly.
Absolute great question, Jacob. We should have held this on Monday, by the way. We might have.
Yeah, we're
Yeah, I
killing
think
it
it's a
right now.
great question.
Maybe
We
we
might
just
have to hold this
repurpose
Monday.
the stream for Monday.
But what I am going to say is this: with the squad that we have right now,
Oh,
Pep Guardiola makes us better. I'm not saying
yeah, we'll
wins,
get
huh?
top. We can
'Cause I
get
think
top
we're so
4
far
under
away
him for
from
sure.
that. Huh?
We could get top 4 under Pep.
Oh, easily. We'd be playing better football, and we'd be winning games that we wouldn't expect to be winning under Pep Guardiola. I look at what he'd done at Man City. Yes, you can argue they sign players, but I tell you what, look at the signings that he doesn't make and he brings in. Look at some of the depth he improves through them. Nathan Ake. Where did he sign him? Where did he sign Nathan Ake from?
Bundesliga?
Nope. Signed
I have no.
Nathan
I'd
Ake-
never heard of Nathan
He
Ake
signed
before he
Nathan Ake
started
from a
balling.
relegated Bournemouth side.
Oh, that's right.
relegated-
That's right. Oh my.
Relegated Bournemouth.
What about
Now look
Akanji?
at him.
Akanji's been
He
good
looks
too.
amazing. One second, hold on 1 second. Look who else he's improved. Look at the likes of Phil Foden. What a player, by the way.
Doesn't
What
even
a
start
player.
anymore.
Exactly. He's so good. He still doesn't even get a chance. He doesn't even start.
And he walks into
Yeah,
every other club.
Someone mentioned to me Julian Alvarez. Someone mentioned me Julian Alvarez.
TJ did. TJ did.
Yep, TJ did. If we'd signed a lad for what, 20 million quid from an Argentinian league, doesn't even get a sniff, by the way. What Man City do is he goes, do you know what? We're going to get you into the team. You're going to play more, play more, play more. And he's turned him into a £100 million player in a season. Pep Guardiola does that. Who
I mean,
else can we look at?
there is something
Rico
to be
Lewis.
said about the positioning that he plays some of these players. Like Julian Alvarez was a striker.
Yep.
As far as I knew when he was at, what was it, River Plate? As far as I knew, he was an out-and-out striker scoring 6 goals a game. And now he's kind of playing like a false 9 almost behind Holland. So
But it's-
that's pretty
but
cool.
it's all-
And then what he
it's all
does with Stones
system-based.
and Rodri too, they kind of play that 6 rather than playing center back. So I mean, he learned under the greatest, right? Johan Cruyff. So
But,
and he
but
just
this
kind
is
of
the thing, though,
he put his own spice into
Guardiola,
it.
I
Pretty
think,
much.
as a tactician, he's one of the best tacticians we've ever seen. He's in the I genuinely put him in the conversation with the likes of Fergie and all that lot as a tactician.
You know, for how great he is, it must be said. If City was playing us right now, they'd have just as many goals as Crystal Palace. So
Yeah, but-
you could be
but
great
this
all
is
you
the
want,
argument
but
I have all the time with people because everyone says about Tottenham and playing Man City. Yeah, we beat them every season at our place.
they don't
means
score.
nothing.
They've never scored. They've
But it
never
means
scored in our
nothing.
stadium.
Yeah, but Jacob, it means nothing.
Does it?
It means nothing. Because every
I
single
mean,
time this
I guess
happens,
that's more of
everyone
an
says this to me,
opinion.
Perchie's correct. 100%
but it makes no
correct.
difference because Man City will still go and win the league if they win or lose at our stadium.
Yeah, but I
Every
don't
single
care
time.
because even if so Floyd Mayweather, if he lost one fight, you don't think people will be like, okay, well that one fighter, even though he's not better than Floyd Mayweather, he's at least like he's got something because he at least put a notch on that undefeated. I mean, I know it's a little bit different. I'm comparing sports here.
It's
but I'm
completely
just saying,
different.
it's All right, call him it that way. The thing is, like, I'm saying this, like, you could be great all you want, but if you can't score in a certain building, then like you're not perfect. You're not this
But
this
Jacob,
unreal.
it
I
makes
wouldn't
no
even say
difference.
Sir Alex Ferguson. I mean, Sir Alex Ferguson, was there a team? Someone educate me here. Was there a squad that he couldn't score on? Was there a
Tell you
building
what.
he couldn't get a goal out of?
When Jose Mourinho came in, I'll tell you what, he gave him that was a change up because it was a different change of it. But no, but the thing is though, I do get kind of what you're trying to say. I kind of understand it, but this is the argument. We get excited that what Guardiola doesn't win at our place. Do they?
I'm
care
not getting
whether they
excited.
win the
I'm
Premier
making a
League title?
point that he's not perfect. I'm not getting excited. I'm not
Nobody's
jizzing over the
won
fact that we beat them every year at our home. I'm saying if you're this great manager, surely you could get one fucking goal at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. And if you can't, then you're not perfect like everyone thinks you are.
But then the argument would be is for them they're going okay fine, but they're on the charge this season to win the triple. They're going to become, if they win the triple this season, they're in the conversation with being one of the best Premier League sides we've ever seen. By the way, ever seen. They'll be on the 99.
Cool. And we beat them. They can't beat us. So what does that say?
But that just says that we can beat a good team. That's what it says. We can beat a great team. But the argument is, and this is where I always say it, those are like, what was the term? I used the term the other day on it. Those are like, I've forgotten the term. Anomalies, that's the word. They're anomalies in the system. They're not the system, they're the anomaly. For example, us beating Man City doesn't make us any better. Man City losing to us doesn't make them any worse. It makes...
But you could say that about every match, right? Like just because we lost, you could turn around and say that about the Bournemouth, all the disappointing matches that we had under Conte. You could say, oh well, we lost. That doesn't make us worse. Like that just seems like a very flimsy argument, in my opinion.
No,
like
I wouldn't say it's flimsy though, because you could argue in the sense of, I think
good shit, Davies.
the systems that you've got to remember. The season's based over 38 games plus all the European games, all the League Cup games, a whole season.
Correct.
One game doesn't make any difference. It's irrelevant to me. Beating Man City is irrelevant.
Okay, so let's say those 3 points, like last season, you could say the 3 points we picked up versus City, that was the difference maker how we got top four. The same thing could be said about the Watford match when we won 1-0 in stoppage time. You know what I'm saying? Like, so to say that one game doesn't mean anything, to me, that's a frail argument because, yes, one game does mean everything. Oh, come on, son. Oh, my God.
What minute are you on, Jacob?
75:06.
Yeah, you're off. You're 30 seconds ahead of me.
Fuck.
So, okay. Oh, Jacob's gone, and I wanted to give him a really good hiding on what my argument was going to say. Really good hiding.
Oh, no. How's he not scored, man?
I'm so far behind. I'm about 10 seconds.
Oh.
How's he not
Sorry.
scored that?
Jacob,
God.
I'm going to see this chance because I'm a little bit behind you. But then I'm going to absolutely school you on the Perchy TV. You're going to have a grand time.
Here we go.
All the
Here we
10
go.
of you that are watching are going to hear me absolutely school Jacob. Oh, my
Oh,
God.
no.
how's I
Oh,
missed that?
no.
Oh, my God. I've just seen it's actually horrendous. How's he missed? Okay. Okay. Hear me out. Spurs beat Manchester City 1-0. What happened the week after?
You're talking about last year we lost to Southampton, I think it was.
Nope.
This season,
This
Are you talking about
season,
this
what did
season?
we do? What happened the game after Manchester City?
I'm sure we lost because that's what we like to do. But that's not in.
We went to the King Power. We went to the King Power and got absolutely humiliated.
Yeah, and I mean last year we absolutely stole 3 points.
What happened after that game?
Lost to Burnley.
Nope. After the Leicester game, we went to Italy and got beaten by one of the worst AC Milan teams I've ever seen.
Bro, that's so weak. Look at them. Look at them. They're still in the Champions League. They have the best left side in the world in Theo Hernandez and Rafael
The
Leao.
AC Milan team are terrible. How we lost that game was horrendous.
Who did they just beat in the Champions League? Remind me.
Napoli.
Oh, right. The guys who just won the Serie A, huh?
Yeah, but that's all hypothetical. But my point being is
No,
over
that's
those two
factual.
legs-
What do you mean that's hypothetical? That's
Because
factual.
over those 2 legs of football, they were crap. We were even worse.
But playing up or playing down to your competition doesn't make you any worse or less of a team. It just means you don't fucking compete when you're supposed to and you capitulate when you're not supposed to. That's what that means.
Well,
And that's what we do.
They were crap on the day. Like, I'll be honest. I'll tell you what. I was in Milan. I was at the San Siro, and I couldn't
Yeah, we also
believe what I
started
was-
Papa Montessar and Oliver Skip.
But the
Like,
irony is
there's-
those two were probably the best
Uh-oh.
players on the pitch. That's how terrible the game was.
Yeah, it was an awful game, but that doesn't take anything away from Milan. Again, like you said earlier in the stream, you can only beat who you're in front of. They're playing a shitty Spurs side.
No. Granted, they beat us. That's not my argument, by the way. That wasn't the argument I was trying to make. That genuinely wasn't. My point being was, we were terrible. Like, they would not. Listen, if we had played a Real Madrid, a Bayern Munich, or anything, they would have hit us for 5 that day. We were
First
so
substitution
bad.
incoming.
There's a change for Tottenham.
Richie for Kulu.
Yeah,
I
that sub
thought
should have been
that.
made a long time ago. I think.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was
this.
this late in the match. Holy shit, and we haven't conceded
Yeah, but
yet.
it's been
No
it's been
Eric
one of those
Dyer.
it's been one of those games of football where
Good shit, Eric Dyer.
No Eric Dyer and Emerson
Good
Royale
shit.
in the team. Yeah.
Good shit, Eric Dyer. You haven't conceded a goal. He's trying to get a high five. Ain't no high fiving, you ugly ass. Go fucking eat pizza with Dave Portnoy, you bitch.
Perchy, I'm gonna switch over to my computer. I'll be right back.
mate, no worries. Welcome. Go for it. Yeah, the Richarlison for Kulu sub should have been made a while ago, but listen, let's see what Kulusevski can do because he hasn't done much all season. So let's be honest.
Do not whip that thing out, son. Start pissing everyone. Oh shit, was I not muted?
No.
Sorry. My son's
fine.
going through a
We're an
phase
hour-
where he
we're 2
whips it
hours
out and
into it,
pisses.
we're all good.
My son whips it out and starts peeing all over the recliner, and I gotta stop him.
Lovely.
Oh,
Absolutely beautiful.
Romero.
What's the change, sorry?
No, Romero went over Emerson's bag. Okay, Emerson versus Ayu, little throwdown. Let's get it. Hit that motherfucker. Oh my god.
Ever so,
I hate.
ever so lovely.
God, that makes me so mad when they like go chest to chest, pushy. Bro, let's throw these hands.
Throw these hands. Wow.
Catch these paws, my friend. Catch these paws.
Go on,
So-
Emerson. Go on, Emerson.
So the question's got to be asked.
Fuck you, Ayu.
The question has got to be asked. Should we be playing a back 4 for the rest of the season? This setup, though, this back 4.
I mean, it'd be interesting to see because we've all said it, right? Like, what is Ryan Mason's tactics? What is Ryan Mason's formations? Ryan Mason's, you know? We don't know because he took over for Jose, he just kind of like
There he is, he's
copied
back.
the same system. He copied the same system, and then same thing with Conte and Stellini. And now this is like really the first time we're seeing something that's almost his own, if you will.
Yep.
Like I
I
said,
just think
Ryan
I'll tell
Guardiola
you what, I
ball
think
in the
it's
first half.
the
Let's
first time
go.
I actually watched it. I mean, by the way, this hasn't been great for watching a lot of it, by the way. I'm
been
not
terrible.
sitting there trying to make out this has been some beautiful viewing because the second half has been quite boring. But, I mean, people pay good money to go and watch this, by the way. Work that one out. That's the bit that
Hey,
does
I don't-
baffle me.
This is the thing about this whole beautiful, boring argument shit that I don't get. Because to me, I could give a fuck if it's boring all match. If we win 1-0 every match, we go undefeated. That's what I didn't understand about the hate towards Jose. I was like, we could get results in an ugly fashion. Who cares? I mean, we're not a pretty team. We're
But
pretty.
we're not. But the thing is there's a difference, and this is where I I agree and don't agree with you in exactly the same conversation here. Because, yes, I get what your point here. I do get your point. But we're not doing either.
Well,
We
no,
haven't
I
been
mean,
doing either all
obviously
season.
not. Obviously not. I mean, we did the first half of the season. We had a record for the most points through some odd games. I don't remember what it was. So, like, we were getting results that favored us necessarily when the ball play wasn't great. And again, today, will it matter? Like I said, last season, I'm gonna go back to last season. You know, when we got top 4, we beat Watford 1-0 with a header from Davinson Sanchez in the 92nd minute. That's a disgusting game if you look at it from that perspective. But I don't give a shit because at the end of the day, that's 3 points.
I agree. I do get your point. That happens over a season. I understand that part. But my point being is under Jose Mourinho, however much
I'd be
I
under
couldn't
Jose
stand the
Mourinho.
man, couldn't stand him.
I love
was that?
Jose. I said something slightly sexual about Jose Mourinho, but I didn't
There's
want
been
y'all
a
to hear
goal.
it. So.
Not at Tottenham, though. There's been a goal at Chelsea have taken the lead.
Chelsea?
Chelsea have taken the lead. But I haven't seen it yet.
TJ, can I ask you a question? As the other fellow American here?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Do you think it's fair for the British people, the UK people, to shit on Seattle Sounders fight and win chant when they have chants like Chelsea, 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 which is very uncreative because in my opinion, if you fight and you win, that's a pretty good result.
No.
Oh,
Harry Kane,
Sorry.
what other
Harry Kane.
striker clears off the line like that?
That was
I
a good,
should-
that was a
Sorry.
good clearance by Harry
I'm going to
Kane.
flick back in a second. I just want to see this goal. Oh, what header. Oh, keeper's had a stinker.
Jacob,
Yeah, get the
Jacob, to answer your question, if that's all they if that's all they have to make fun of us of, they're grasping. I think it's hilarious, to be honest. I'm a sporting.
Sorry, but I'm
a
not having it. The fight and win chant is horrendous, by the way.
You've never heard it in a fully packed Seattle Sounders stadium, which I think they just recently renamed.
Jacob,
it.
are you in the Pacific Northwest?
No, I'm in
San
Texas.
Oh,
No,
okay.
but I
So-
worked for FC Dallas, and one of my favorite experiences working there was the first round of the playoffs. We went to Seattle and we played there, and they were sold out. And some of their chants were just ringing in my head throughout the night because it was just all game. They're bringing it, and they've really brought an atmosphere to that match. And it was a great match. Went to extra time. They got a deciding goal in extra time, but it was a great match. I love the atmosphere, so I'm a little partial to the fight and win chant just because it was ringing in my ears for about 48 hours after that match. But they have a great atmosphere there.
Yeah, it's not even really about the chant, Jacob. It's about the quality of the football, really. I think that goes into it. MLS is still like a second or third tier team if you're talking in the league, excuse me. If you're talking in the context of world football. I think that actually goes into it is what that plays into it as well. And honestly, like I personally don't get offended by it. I just think it's kind of funny. I rib myself about it as well, just as an American.
Guys, I'm going to.
That's the only argument about
TJ.
like
I'm going to interrupt you because you might want to hear. Sorry, you might want to hear this. Ilkay Gundogan has just missed a penalty for Manchester City, and Leeds have got down the other end of the pitch and scored. It's Manchester City 2, Leeds 1.
Who scored for
with
Leeds?
about 5 minutes to play. I'll let
scored
you
for
carry
Leeds?
on with your MLS chat, but I just wanted to know.
No.
Keep an eye on that.
I'm done with it. It's just one of those things where it's just.
So you think it's more about the quality of the league, not necessarily the quality of the chant?
We are literally watching, Jacob. We are literally watching the best league in the world right now, and you will not catch me dead. Like you will not catch me like clearing my day to go watch Sporting Kansas City go play Colorado Rapids. Like, sorry, I'm not going to do it. You know what I mean? That's the difference in levels of quality of the game.
But TJ, here's a question: would you go to your local team and watch them play? Whoever your local team is.
Oh yeah, no, I'm a Sporting Kansas City supporter, but I'm not like
I'm not like a
Okay, so you at least
holder.
support.
You know what I
So
mean?
my point that I was going to bring up is like you as an American, as a fan. I mean, you have a channel for Arsenal, so I mean, my assumption is I don't. This is my first time really meeting you. So nice to meet you, but
Nice to meet you.
is we as Americans, I feel like it's our duty to show support. So the fact that you said you're a Kansas City Sporting KC fan or supporter, that Eric Dyer's Dyer no, he's getting his boots on. No,
You only
fucking
you only
Longley
got
tore his tit.
5 minutes.
Long-
5 minutes to go against Crystal Palace. You guys are fine.
We're conceding. We're fucking conceding. God.
Jacob, it's
what?
not. You guys are fine.
Jacob?
It's going to be 1-0. This
Jacob,
game's
let's
been
not make
dead.
things like that unless it's happened.
This game's dead.
No,
Longley
no,
looks hurt.
Yeah, Longley's out. He's leaving. Dyer's going to come in. Romero's fighting someone. Dyer's going to come in and concede. It's over.
Now, we've got 2
We're getting a
minutes.
point.
Surely we're not throwing. Please, Dan Juma's coming on. The beast that is Arnaut Danjuma is coming on the pitch.
Hey, better goals per minute than Richarlison and Kulusevski combined.
Agreed.
Come on. Oh, no, Dyer's out there. I fucking hate
These
this.
are beautiful facts that are on the on Mondays. If you haven't seen it on the United Spurs of America,
Jacob,
just a big
you need to
plug
stop
for the
doing
absolutely
that.
Great stream. No, when I said to you when I was saying about the local team and all that lot, I'm on about more like actual local, grassroots local. What would be considered your grassroots local team?
There really isn't a
For me?
grassroots local team like
Either.
the grass like in terms of football in Kansas City. Sporting Kansas City is pretty much it. We do have a second.
They're top
team,
5 in
like
MLS
Sporting
as
Kansas
far
City
as
2.
history.
Yeah, as far as history, they're bottom of the league right now. But
But I mean, I still think they're one of the more prestigious in MLS.
yeah, no,
'Cause they're part of the core 12 or whatever.
They were the founders.
Yeah. Same with Dallas Burn. Let's go, Dallas.
Wait, was this? Oh, wait. Is this the team, Jacob, you were mentioning that we're talking about the barbecue?
The barbecue
Now, that
camp,
is a
yeah.
chant, by the way, I'm all game for that one.
Oof.
Mhm.
Do you
Is that-
sing in the
Like,
barbecue camp?
Longley's out for the season, I reckon. Collarbone.
Oh, that.
It
I was going to
broken
say, it didn't look
collarbone?
nice at
Good
all.
lord,
It looked like a torn
didn't
titty.
look good at all.
And then Romero was having a fight in the middle of the box, wasn't he?
Yeah, standard
Yeah.
days. Who's made
Yeah.
Danjuma's come on for Human Son,
Yeah.
who gets applause, but I didn't think Son's done amazing today. But then that's fine.
I do not. Okay, he's gonna get shit, but Son be playing as a left mid, tracking back,
No, I
playing with
agree.
it.
No,
That is
position-wise,
atrocious.
That's not his fault. Yeah, no.
You
I
have
agree
to.
on that.
If we play 4-4-2, you have to put him up there as the left striker. You
Agreed.
have to.
I do agree. I agree.
Playing him as a
I think
left
he has
mid
to play
fucking takes
alongside
away
Kane.
everything that makes him great.
No, that's what I'm saying. I totally agree with you. By the way,
I'm glad we agree.
2-1 at
Perky.
Man City. Imagine if Leeds score. I'm gonna actually end up having someone like TJ and Minerals celebrating on my stream. I'll be if it happens. I am booting you both out. By the way, I'm not having it happen on my stream.
Feel
Because
free.
it wouldn't shock
Dyer's on
me
the
if
pitch,
Leeds
so
go and score.
you ready to concede a late goal?
Oh, don't. This is getting close to it. I'm keeping an eye on my phone. Is red hot at the moment.
5 minutes out.
Imagine if we see someone in that window, Barry. Look at Jacob's screen. If someone just peers into that window, that'll be Buki. Oh, he's up.
Guardiola's lost the plot. He said that Haaland should have taken the penalty. Hang on, something's going on here.
What's happening? Keep me updated.
Zaha's saying something was going on in the box, or what? Who's this?
Oh, Zaha fighting Forster, pushing, hugging, kissing, a little lick. Oh yeah, he gave him a
Yeah,
little.
they've both been booked.
Love and touch and squeezing in the box. Jeremy.
Just a slow dance, a little. Hold me closer, Mr. Forster.
Keep it going. Keep the singing up, but it's obviously going to bring in views with the singing. We love that.
No, I sang once on one of my streams and I lost 4 viewers instantly. Like literally
Yeah, no,
as I
like,
started singing.
They
it.
literally leave
the other day.
Archie
It
if you
was
start
brilliant.
singing. They leave.
Yeah. But I mean, my wife and my son both get upset when I sing. So I mean, I don't blame the viewers for leaving when I start singing because my family leaves me
Been booked.
when I
He's
start
been
singing.
booked.
So
Everybody should be off. Oh, he's been booked now.
Who?
Payne's
I like
down.
this Joakim Anderson guy. He's good.
Yeah, I like him as well. Couple minutes left in the
Payne.
game.
That's brilliant.
We still have Dyer, so I'm really nervous.
Yeah.
Stop saying it now. Come on. We've got this.
He's probably he's gonna hear Dave Portnoy calling out to him in the stadium. Like, what,
You keep
Dave?
bringing this up.
My idol, Dave. You got me backstage passes, Dave. I love you.
Honestly. What are you
Fucking little bitch. I hate Eric Dyer. Eric Dyer, if you watch the Perchy TV, my offer always stands. Me versus you and Harry Winks, 2v1, 2 professional athletes versus a stay-at-home father. Surely you should be able to kick my ass. Fight me.
Honestly, I give up.
I know. You tried to stop
few
me from
minutes-
saying that on the Monday show.
Few minutes
It
left.
didn't work.
Few minutes left. Come on.
Ooh, Roy Hodgson's pissed.
Ref, that's a foul. City are hanging on.
They are as well. Weston McKennie's just been booked.
Get him,
down,
Dan
boy.
Juma.
They've just
Go
brought
get
off Gundogan for Rodri. Spurs is nearly over. Surely, just finish the game off, please. Let's just actually get a win and a clean sheet, by the way.
Come on, Dan Juma. He's lost the ball.
Hey. Sorry.
I love it. This stream's going amazing, by the way. This is absolute banter.
Chelsea 3-1.
What's that?
Chelsea 3-1.
Yeah, Chelsea finished 3-1.
I was hoping
That
to
was
see him like go
João
down to the
Felix
last
who scored
day
that
for.
What's that,
I was
mate?
hoping they would go down. I was hoping it would go down to the last day to where it would be like, are they going to get relegated? I was really hoping that would be.
It would have taken like a massive swing. They've now
I know.
confirmed safe, by the way.
Yeah, they're safe.
Imagine now with a few minutes go, is it going to be? It's not full time at the City ground at the Etihad. Sorry, not the City ground. Imagine if Man City can see now. By the way, imagine.
Imagine if we can see that.
Wolves have beaten. What's that?
Perchy, Man City to concede, and then Arsenal go into tomorrow thinking they're going to do it, and then they'll go and throw it away.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, that'd be funny, wouldn't it? Wolves have beaten Aston Villa,
Wow, that's
which I think that makes them safe. I want to say they're at the 40 mark, so they're safe.
Wolves are safe. Bournemouth are safe. I think West Ham are safe.
Yes, there's 4 games left down there. Yeah, well, no, Bournemouth are not mathematically safe, but their 1 win makes them safe. West Ham could win, and they'll be safe. Leeds, though, are in absolute trouble now if it stays like this. Because Leeds now...
They get clear. Well done, Romero. Go on, Kane. Go on, Romero.
Chelsea have beaten Bournemouth. That is a full-time result.
Come on, time's up. Yes, Emerson. Head is it clear? Come on, ref. Blow the whistle.
Has he what? I think. Come on.
How is the ref not blowing the whistle?
I believe
man?
I've just been pinged to say it's full-time.
It's not been pretty.
It hasn't been. A win's a win, by the way. It is full-time at White Hart Lane. Tottenham beat Crystal Palace 1-0. I mean, it wasn't exciting. It was boring. And it does finish 2-1 at the Etihad. Confirmed by here at the
Oh, they're
TV,
pissed.
all you people watching. Let's have a little chinwag because I was going to do the Liverpool game, but I can't be bothered.
Bigger.
I can't be bothered because I'm tired and I want to go out and carry on and just chill out tonight. I just want to say,
Roy just left. He just fucking left. Just left. That man took off. So fuck
So-
this.
After today's results, Spurs move up to 6th, whilst Brighton have got about another 15,000 games to play in hand still.
Yeah.
Where do people think we're finishing? Are we still? I was going to ask it mid-game, but now we've now beaten Crystal Palace. Barry, where do you think we'll finish?
It's all on next week, right? It's all on the Villa game.
The
No.
Villa, yeah.
Well, Villa losing today against
Villa have
Wolves
lost
is-
Villa have lost 2 in a row, no?
Yes.
Yeah, they lost to United 1-0. And then
Oh
But
yeah,
look,
yeah.
I
They lost
think-
one
I
to
think-
United. They've lost a
I
couple
still
on the bounce.
think she's seventh or eighth is the
Brighton
top
will-
two places.
yeah.
Brighton have got 3 games in hand on us. I know they're tough fixtures, but Brighton are playing Everton. Brighton are playing Everton Monday, I think. So yeah, they should win that. They'll go back above us with 2 games in hand. So yeah, 7th, and then I mean, look, it depends what happens next weekend. We've got an opportunity next weekend to go 6 points clear of Villa with 2 games left, and if we do that, we'll finish 7th. But it's all gonna pan on next week's results.
I really think these last slotting of the 5th, 6th, 7th really depends on what Villa does. Because if you look at Aston Villa's remaining matches, it's us, Brighton. It's literally all of us right there. So it's in their hands if they want to take it. And what better way to bounce back from 2 losses than to play Tottenham Hotspur? Because you know what we'll do? We'll start Eric Dyer, and you know what he'll do? He'll gift you something. He'll give you something for free. A little buy one, get one half off.
And now it's confirmed. So Man City are now 4 points ahead of Arsenal, equal games played. Must win for you boys tomorrow, TJ, right?
Yeah.
Must
Every
win.
game is a must win. Every game's a must
True.
win.
I think you have to win every single game and just hope Man City drop points somewhere. Guys, I'm gonna finish up because I'm tired and this was good. I had a bit of a laugh. It's always lovely to have you guys on. Barry,
Yep.
big up, mate. Thank you for coming on. If you're in the chat still, subscribe to this man. Shelfside Spurs Show. It's always a laugh over there. It's the PC brigade is never over there. Never over there, but it's always a grand laugh. Jacob, United
Yes, sir.
Spurs of America. Love it. Lovely channel, guys. Subscribe to that man there. Absolute legend. If I can get my arm right or whatever. On Mondays, if you're not, come over and see us. And TJ, mate, absolute pleasure having you on the show for the first time.
Thanks for having me.
Definitely
Yeah, nice to
plan
meet
to
you,
have
man.
on a few more times. We've got to do something. We'll chat something and let everyone know where you're from. Was it TJ TV? TJ William
Yeah,
Warren TV?
TJ Warren TV. Come on, we have our normal American Idiot show Fridays at 9 p.m. UK. Come and catch us.
Awesome, guys.
Big up.
Big up, everybody, and thank you so
Great
much
show
for coming
name.
on. It's been
That's
a
a great
pleasure.
show name, by the way.
Yeah, it was a
Thank
laugh. It was always a good laugh. Big up, guys. Peace out.
Cheers.